megafauna world,
Yeah.
and essentially everything there is giant plants, giant animals, and you kind of have to go deforestation to deal with anything.
Yep.
So that's why all their mechs carry like fire-based weapons and horrible war crime shit, because it's not designed for use against people. It's designed for, well, deforestation and clearing out animals.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking big.
Legitimately,
It
their
can be
first mech,
used as anti-mech weaponry.
like, if I remember correctly, the first mech actually came out because of that need. When
Yeah,
humanity ended up fighting a bunch of giant fucking bugs on a world that wanted nothing more than the destruction of humanity.
yeah. So they pretty much needed a giant walking tank with a flamethrower, and they got a giant walking tank with a flamethrower.
AKA
And thus
named
Harrison,
Con Mark 1.
and thus Harrison Armory was born.
Are you thinking of Smith Shapiro? Shimiro?
Uh,
Yeah.
Shimiro? Okay.
Shimano Smith. Yeah,
Shimano
I
Smith.
like them.
Okay.
They're
They're,
the
they're,
weebs. The
their mechs are
weebs.
really cool looking.
Yeah, I like the organic style they've got.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to be actually they seem really good for like hybridization because they've got a
Yeah,
lot of really good items and stuff. Like the morning
definitely.
cloak. The morning cloak has a melee auxiliary weapon that allows you to teleport 2 spaces after an attack, which is really nice.
Then there is Horus Armories.
They're mine. They're my guys.
Horus Armories are just fucking
Horus
weird but
Armories is
cool. Like, all their mechs
so
are really experimental, is the thing.
you ever wanted to mindfuck someone while literally eating their soul?
That's the
You go with
best.
Horus Armories.
That's the best way to describe Horus Armories because it's
You
actually
can.
believed. So, fun fact: there is actually gods in Lancer.
Oh yeah, Raw.
Yeah, no, there's Ra in another one,
Yeah.
the one that
So
brought another faction down to its knees.
so you know how I said that there were aliens, but they're also demon math god aliens?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Ra is the end point of one of the math demons from Q space. And
he
yes,
he just
it's called,
appeared, fucked
yeah,
things
it's
over for the Human Union, and then fucked off after telling them, "Hey, don't do this shit, but here's a bunch of designs for other shit to help you."
here's
I
a
think
list
I
of
already
shit you
got what
can't.
the mech I want.
Here's a list of the shit you don't do. You do any of this, I will literally wipe you out with a fart. Here's some technology to advance you to a civilization that could make some really amazing shit. Good luck, buddies. I'm gonna go fuck
Oh yeah,
off to
that's a
the
really
other
cool
side of the
looking.
galaxy. Oh, the Atlas. The Atlas is
Yeah,
really
the
good.
Atlas looks amazing.
Yeah. The Atlas is one of the that's the mech I told you about that was specifically made to deal with megafauna.
Yeah.
It's literally Monster Hunter the mech.
um. Oh god. So it's actually
Hi.
believed that Ra actually gave a lot of specific people knowledge, a lot more knowledge than the Human Union in general got, and those
Yeah.
people went on to forge Horus
Went
Armory.
on to make Horus Armory. Horus is
They're the
based
only ones who
around,
have the ability to know where all data vaults are.
yeah. Horus Armory is actually like mech wise
Hold
and
this fucker.
gameplay wise. Horus is designed around stuff like drones, weird like area control, and E tech or E attacks, which is hacking.
Yeah.
They're they're mostly AOE drones and hacking stuff, which
Oh,
is makes them really good for support and tanking.
don't forget about how one of their mechs literally has 3 weapons in its fucking
Oh,
thing that
yeah,
don't
the
exist but are
the
also
core,
alive, but also
the
don't
mimic,
exist and aren't real.
yeah, the mimic gun.
The mimic gun, and then
The
there's also
mimic
the
gun,
primary weapon of the Pegasus.
yeah, the Pegasus. The mimic gun is not a gun.
But you can
That
provoke
is it.
it.
That is all you know about it. That is all anyone knows about the mimic gun.
Yes.
The Pegasus's main weapon, the mimic gun, which it can fire once every turn, as a fucking reaction free action bullshit.
Yeah,
It
it's a
only
free
deals
action
one
every
damage.
turn.
It only deals 1 damage, but still, that's
No one
guaranteed
can
damage.
dodge it. It cannot be
Fun news.
reduced. It is just
cannot be
continuous
dodged or
damage.
reduced. Yeah.
Oh god,
It's just
It's-
free
it's
damage.
my
Really?
headset was still
Oh
muted.
dear. Weird.
I have fun news.
What's up?
Mudry, the guy that took over CQ for him, was an hour and a half late.
Oh.
He is saying that he will more than likely fall asleep mid D&D sesh. So we
No
will be
worries.
down Mudry
Yeah.
today.
No worries.
We're gonna be down Mudry today. Damn, we're
Yeah.
already down Whack and
2.
Yeah.
Half the party's gone. Might be a reschedule day.
Hmm.
Maybe.
But at this point, it's mostly gonna be God.
Oh,
for shit.
Rice, the gun you're thinking of is not the mimic gun. It is the Omni gun.
Isn't that also the mimic gun?
No, the mimic gun is
That'll
something
give me more
completely
time to
different. The
run
mimic
quick.
gun can count as all guns at the same time. It counts as every weapon at once, and its damage is based off of three rolls of d20.
Oh yeah.
Which
Is
then that's its damage divided by 2, rounded up plus 2, I think.
That
was a lot of 2s.
that's a lot of
Made my
math.
brain hurt.
That's a
made my
lot of
brain hurt.
math when you can just say it does 4 damage.
Its whole thing is just being Pegasus is just weird.
Horus Armory is weird. If you want weird mechs, you go for Horus.
Save image.
Oh yeah,
Where
here's one
is
of
it? Okay.
Pegasus's traits. By the way, I know
Cool.
everything.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one.
Lancer.
Because
Where
So the
technically,
no
mech's
matter
called
what, you
really
can
know everything.
because no matter what, you always roll mid damage.
Yeah.
Like
You
even
Are
if
the mechs called Lancers? by the way?
No, those are pilots. The
the
mechs
pilots are
are
called
mechs.
lancers, the mechs are just
You
mechs.
are
There's
a
no
lancer.
special name.
The player character is a lancer.
Then, but there's also
Possible
another
card.
special name that you get because you're also void people usually.
Spaceborn.
I'm
Well,
from
there's
the
a special
void.
term for those that travel near light speed all the time, because
Spacers.
there's a different special term.
Squid people.
No, hold on. Let me look this up.
Voidborn.
Lancer.
Aliases.
I didn't exactly
Pretty
have
much
anything
call sign.
planned for this session as far as coming closer to the end. But what I did have planned was only going to probably take, in all honesty, about 20-30 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
No worries.
I
It's
just had a
something.
couple puzzles for you guys.
Oh god.
Oh great, I'm
Oh,
stupid.
no.
No more of your fucking puzzles.
Oh, damn it, God.
God damn it.
Stupid simple puzzles.
Uh-huh.
I'm stupid. Let me open my shit.
Oh yeah.
Why is everything in Comic Sans?
By the way,
Because Comic Sans is OG.
By the way, here's something funny. You want to know something interesting? The Mark
Okay.
1 Genghis is called World Killer.
Yeah.
The first
Yeah.
generation of Genghis, the first version of that mech is named World Killer
Because it is the world
Oh.
killer.
because it
Yeah,
legitimately
depending.
was used to destroy a world. Because, yeah.
Harrison Armories, they do weird shit.
Yeah. Also, if I remember correctly, the Sherman has an AI in it that literally was designed by dissecting all the aliens that they killed on that world to make sure that it can keep the mech cool.
God damn, alright.
I am not kidding. I believe it's the Sherman. I might be wrong on that.
That's based.
Cold-blooded aliens.
Maybe?
Odd.
No, I think they just spliced all the brains together to give it the computational power.
Yeah, they just
Hmm.
copied all that knowledge onto a fucking SD card and popped in the mech.
Also, so you want to know how people make AIs in this universe?
Well, remember, AIs and NHPs are separate things.
Well, NHPs, yeah. You want to know how people make the really good AIs, the NHPs?
Yeah.
The really fucking strong ones?
Those are really cool.
So you know those math demons I told you about? To make an NHP, you rip one of those math demons out of Blink Space, which is the FTL alternate reality dimension subspace thing. You shove it in a machine, then you lobotomize it, wipe its memory, and violently lobotomize it even further
Chain
so
it
that
up
it is
for good measure.
so that compared to what it was originally, it is about as stupid as a vegetable. And yet it's still infinitely smarter than most humans and able to turn a regularly weak ass mech into a terrifying nightmare of death and destruction.
Yeah, NHPs are fucking terrifying.
And NHPs have the chance to break their lobotomization and revert to their nightmare eldritch god of code status.
They're legitimately, it's literally, there's no other way to explain it other than they think out their way out of their cage.
Yeah. Imagine if instead of using servitors, the Adeptus Mechanicus just straight up used fucking demons. It's literally just warp smithing, but on a daily fucking basis.
And keep in mind, a lot of these NHPs actually like working with humans, so they
And
they
some of
actually
them even-
consent to,
some of them actually willingly shackle themselves.
and because an NHP often needs to kind of be reset every now and then, oftentimes the NHP will just do it.
Yeah.
Like, they
Because
actually like working
out
with humans for some
humans are
reason.
kind of linear thought-based creatures are unique. It's
Yeah.
funny to watch them. And that's kind of the reason why mine did it. He's just like, well, and the fact he was thinking himself to death. Also, yeah, that's another thing NHPs can do. When they try and unshackle themselves, they can sometimes enter a rampant state and literally think themselves into insanity and death.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
So make sure you lobotomize your AIs.
Yeah, which is why they have to regularly undergo those mind wipes, because otherwise their shackles start to weaken, and instead of unshackling, they begin an event known as a cascade,
Mm-hmm.
which is end stage rampancy from Halo, and they literally think themselves to death. So that's fun.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It really is.
Make sure to mind wipe your robots, people. Like spaying and neutering pets.
I mean, you're not wrong, but still. Also, fun fact, there is actually another version of the Everest.
Oh yeah, the Saratoga.
No, the Samita. It's another
Saratoga.
Saratoga. Is that how you say that?
I think.
Hold on, here's a word.
Sagarmatha. Yeah, Sagarmatha.
Yeah.
I just call it the Saratoga because that's easier.
Yeah, it's another version of the Everest that's really old.
Old fuck.
It's actually based more around buffing than being phased.
I approve.
Yeah. I might actually use that for Eden's mech. Whenever the Valkyrie needs to come down to do business.
Nice.
Because that's actually Eden's call sign is Valkyrie.
Cool.
So that's kind of fun. How you doing, God?
I'm doing.
Based.
He's doing.
God is doing.
I am doing.
Oh yeah, expect more Karth with possible name changes.
Oh,
The character will remain the same, just
cool.
different names depending on how much D&D we play.
Nice.
Bro, this is my favorite character I've ever written in my life.
Awesome.
Took me 3 fucking years to write the fucker fully.
Oh goddamn.
So
Nice.
Karth will be appearing in Lancer, from what I understand.
Yeah, him as a person and backstory mostly. I'll have to switch it up for the sci-fi and stuff.
What
Yeah.
kind of mech are you thinking to go for?
Atlas,
Atlas?
because
Okay.
that looks like his kind of get up with the whole survivalist slash just mercenary. Hey, this giant thing is running around. Go kill it. Okay,
Atlas is fucking scary.
Yeah. Atlas is like
that
really scary.
Because its whole thing is just being a half-sized mech who can take on size 3 mechs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys haven't seen all what Karth can do.
Yeah.
No,
No,
we
we
I
haven't.
can't wait for that.
Oh
I
boy.
cannot wait.
I love how one of Atlas's one of its frame traits is giant killer. I just
It literally counts as like a size 3 mech if it's ramming a size 3 mech.
yeah.
It is
I'll take it.
and its main weapon, or the weapon that you get when you get its license rank 1, lets you grapple to any target.
Yep.
If you can see the enemy and you get a shot off on them, you are now in melee range.
Oh, by the way, Karth, everyone who's joining the game gets license rank 1.
Ooh, okay.
Which
Yeah, we
means that you
start out-
can put 1 point towards any license that you want.
Which is
All
really
right.
good for getting like a really good system or something. I just
Yeah.
went for Baylor because
I don't want to do like the whole thing where you start out with nothing, because you guys were picked by the Human Union to go on this expedition.
Log in.
Like, well, Leonard, you were found.
we all kind of ended up here.
Yeah, like most of you guys were picked by like people who knew who could trust you with this mission. You were kind of found, but
Yeah.
you were cleared for duty, so yeah.
You guys
License
Drafted.
level 1.
also you guys are gonna get to see fucking Vecna early. I'm playing the Scottish psychopath again.
What is this skill?
What?
Apply fists to face.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's So things like that are essentially, they're kind of like general skill checks, but they revolve more around situations. Apply fists to face is like brawling or physical strength.
Yeah.
Something like cool under pressure is hacking a door when you're being shot at. Stuff like that.
Yeah, that's why I want access to like the sheet on Capcom. Mostly just because A, I can see any updates you guys make, but
Yeah.
also B, that way I can always know, okay, here's the things that you guys have, blah blah blah, what will apply.
Assault is like stuff like that, like apply fists to face, assault. Those are the combat focused skills, like shooting, punching, just general brawling. Stuff like stay cool or patch are more usually for like stay cool is, like I said, being able to effectively do something that
Oh, you
requires
can
focus
increase the
while being
bonus.
attacked.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
really I definitely like how Lancer does things, though it seems weird.
It is very weird, but I feel like
Balance.
it does that on purpose.
Ace bonded.
Also,
crack
I do not
shot,
know much
sensor.
about bonds, by the way. I don't remember this being a thing.
Bonds are pretty much,
Viewless.
you've got one guy that you fucking like, you're friends with them.
Yeah. It's your bro.
Your home.
Your homie, your
Yeah.
homeboy.
Yeah, and Karth, I assume you're looking at the talents and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are essentially your feats.
Okay. Juggernaut. Feats. Shit, there's so many feats.
Yep.
Yep.
Just pick whichever ones seem good for starting out.
Yeah.
You
Like,
don't
this
trust
like
I already
Lancer
have
is
walking armory, so
Yep.
Yeah, trust me, dude. You don't have to worry about stuff like do not worry about making a hyper OP build like Whack. You can, from what I've seen, you can do like you can get by on really weird, cool, fun stuff. Just
Like,
focus on doing what
legitimately,
makes sense
this
and
game is about creativity, and I also expect some anime tier shit from y'all.
nano machines.
And Hunter. Hunter and Walking Armory.
You guys get to fucking fight alongside a psychopathic Scottish robot. Have
That-
fun.
That is piloting a robot that is literally just a giant skeleton surrounded by nanomachines.
I'm going
Next
to
skills.
I'm going to eat your fucking soul, Belmont.
Electronic defense. The technical
You guys want to know
warfare
Eden's
tools.
skills?
Your whole skill describes your ability.
Eden
to
has
build.
Gunslinger, Engineer, and Walking Armory.
Damn.
Yeah. Gunslinger allows me to return fire anytime someone tries
Go
to
for
hit
more
me.
evasion. Distances.
I can't.
That's fucking stupid.
What?
Fuck. Is
I'm playing. I started playing Final Fantasy 14.
Oh god.
Welcome.
I
Oh,
found
no.
that you cannot use the Ethernet between like different areas.
You have to teleport to and spend money.
Well, no. Like between zones. Like to go from Limsa to Gridania, I have to take the fucking airship. Apparently.
I've
Mm,
teleported through before.
Oh, well. I mean, you got to spend money one way or the other. So.
Yeah. What was that one? Atlas?
yeah, Atlas.
Oh, it's not up here. I cry.
Atlas is
Are you-
in a different. Did he?
Oh, yeah. Do you have the Karkaran Trade Barony stuff?
I don't think he does. Do you mind sending that to him?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Did you add the LCP data?
LCP data.
Okay.
It's in the
go
Google Drive I sent you. So
go to Content Manager,
yeah,
like
go
that
to
tab,
Content Manager, then go to Install
Okay.
Content.
and
click
then
on
select
select
those files.
Any files ending in LCP, you want to install those.
Yeah.
I looked at it
K-
on my phone.
Yeah.
One sec.
Yeah, like KTP wall, like KTP Lancer,
KDB data.
KTB.
Lancer core book. Lancer core NPCs.
Generally, just install anything with LCP you got. You don't need the NPCs. Sorry, you don't need any of the NPC data, but you can if you want.
He
So
mostly
just
got that
download it?
data for me. Oh yeah. You download it, then you upload it to the game.
Yeah, you gotta
Download.
download that stuff.
Then you go to manage content, install content, then you select the file.
Yeah.
Damn. CompCon. Okay, so let me quit leveling up Karth.
Bum 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 bum.
So then content manager.
Yeah, just add
Install
all the things that he
content.
gave you. So yeah.
What happened?
Oh no.
There it is. No, the file manager didn't want to pop up. All I heard was
Okay.
my sound go off. Then install. 4 frames, 4 weapons, 9 system, 2 pilot taunts, 1 equipment tag, 1 status condition, 8 bombs. Okay.
Okay.
Is that in here now? Like,
Yep. Like as long as
oh,
it's
there we go.
enabled, it's all
Install. I
there.
had to hit install.
Yeah.
Okay, now back to leveling up my license, which I have to do again, I'm assuming. Good.
Yeah.
Halfway through. Yes, I do. Motherfucker.
It isn't that difficult.
Survive.
It's not that bad.
Where is
I actually kind of
Hunter?
like the Lancer like license system.
Oh yeah.
It's really nice.
It adds a lot of creativity.
It's
Yeah.
real simple too.
And
Mhm.
it lets you get some like really good stuff without having to spend like an entire level that could be spent on something else.
Like already, because of how the system works, you already start out with like a bunch of different equipment you can experiment with.
You start out with the GMS stuff, which is pretty much the basic gear. But by getting into Lancer licenses, you can get really good. You can get really good stuff, even if you don't plan on using the mech. And you
Yeah.
always get the license, and you can. And if you ever want to experiment, if you can just put another point into the license system, and get a mech, or have
Yeah.
the ability to use that mech if you ever want to experiment. It's really good.
Or like legitimately, like I think that is actually a thing with this game is between different like deployments or missions, y'all can literally just change out your entire loadout.
Yeah. I'm planning on, once I get my Baylor set up somewhat, I'm planning on getting a metal mark with Archer stuff.
Yeah.
Or, what's that? Hold on. Okay, licenses. Here we go. Yeah, I'm planning on getting a metal mark with Morning Cloak stuff and Monarch artillery or missile systems.
Oh god.
Because I want to do a cloaking sniper
You want
artillery
all
thing.
you want all the
Oh
missiles.
man, that's what I was going
Yes.
for. We're gonna be sniper buddies.
Fuck yeah. Well, that's going to be my backup mech. Mostly I'm going to be pulling everyone into a giant cloud of swarming death. Because I am the tank now! So this is going to be fun.
No,
Uh,
I have the
Then-
Death Head mech. as my
Oh,
first
yeah.
license point.
The Death Head's good. It's a good sniper one.
And then
They'll
I've
somewhat have
basically
me.
gone and done everything for as much range and damage as I possibly can.
Yeah. Do make sure to get some like survivability stuff and
Mhm.
Oh
some-
yeah, no. One of
something
the
like,
items I took was
E-defense.
stims, specifically for if I need, I can pop a heal.
Stims are a pilot
Yeah.
thing only. They won't be able to heal your mech.
You're thinking of repair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But also make sure to go for something like E-defense because something like an enemy hacker can like really crank up your heat and make your mech essentially useless.
Or make you blow up.
Yeah, or just make you straight blow up.
Alright, there's all the LPCs downloaded.
All right, cool.
I love how we're spending this.
Yeah, no.
this-
My E defense as it stands right now is 8.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh yeah,
My
that's
is
just the
also
base
8.
Everest shit.
Yeah.
Like Everest is meant to be that all-rounder mech for you to start from, and maybe even keep towards the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I also took the stealth hard suit, the camo cloth, and a smart scope.
Nice. I don't expect us to be doing much in the way of outside like combat outside of our mechs, except for me because I'm insane and I'm not really going to use the Everest for much.
There will be a little bit of combat outside your mechs, but mostly just like base missions, things like things where you can't fit a mech into places unless
Yeah,
you're a half-size mech.
Verna,
I did also take the survive skill.
very nice. Verna, fair warning.
Yeah.
I am carrying an RPG 77 as my primary.
Be warned, I am carrying an RPG as my primary weapon. Please
My
tell me.
primary fire is a rocket-propelled grenade launcher.
Please tell me it has a silenced underbarrel shotgun.
No.
Aw. I thought we were gonna go
Instead,
full
for
Metal
the
Gear Solid.
Instead, for a secondary weapon, I have a giant fucking meat cleaver.
A decent amount of talents. Walking armory, bonded, Stormbringer, skirmisher.
I feel bad for whatever poor bastards guard the base we attack, and they just run down a hallway and see a terrifying, bloodstained madman holding a meat cleaver, aiming a fucking rocket launcher at them.
You're
That is the
fucking
one thing
right
I
in.
don't have is any melee.
Leonard,
Don't worry, Soul.
you're just playing Raiden at that point, aren't you?
Yes! Scottish Raiden.
Scottish Raiden.
How does the metal mark look?
Don't worry, God. You
Metal
don't
Mark,
need melee. I have that covered.
If you go in
Trust
your
me.
compendium and look at frames, you should find it.
Well, I'm
the
leveling
metal
up my character right now. I don't want to leave it.
Oh, hold on.
You can. If you save it, if it automatically saves the pilot into the pilot roster system.
Compendium frames.
Hold on,
There we
I got
go.
it. Oh, there.
I just pulled up a second one.
I
Metal
usually
mark.
check out licenses because it
Nope.
also shows you the stuff you get with them.
How about Duskwing? Duskwing. I don't like the many arms.
Well,
Huh?
okay.
Really? It means you get means you get
Club.
like the ability to.
Like
carry
your mech doesn't need to look exactly like that.
Also,
Like,
yeah,
it needs to keep like something of the original mech. The art is just like
the
what
art
the
is just
mech
a
usually does
suggestion.
look like.
yeah, it's just a suggestion. Like, for the Death's Head, it looks a bit like one of those dog robots or something. You can have it look like hell. You could have it be a fucking hover tank if you want, so long as it keeps like something from the original and is still recognizable as being inspired from the mech it is. It can look however you want.
Also, if none of you do bring like get a half-size mech for base operations, I will be sending an NPC by the name of Slayer to assist you. You can
We'll
guess
go
which mech
Rayleigh.
he's using.
Raleigh?
No,
Rayleigh.
no,
Yeah, the Raleigh. The Raleigh.
no.
mech.
He's
I
gonna be
really
using
like it.
Caliban.
I like that design.
The Raleigh
Looks
is
like a
good. It's
drifter.
got.
Oh yeah,
It is very good.
Raleigh's whole thing, like a lot of Raleigh builds, are based
It's
around loading
evolved.
weapons.
Yeah,
I
because
thought about taking the Raleigh.
I mean, you can use that as a backup mech if you want.
yeah, you can like you
Like
guys
you can
gotta
have
remember.
multiple mechs.
You
Yeah.
can have.
You think I'm
multiple
taking
at the
mechs
same
for
time,
usability? I'm taking it for design only.
based. But like
Like
on the point of like
Do
appearance,
I take the hand cannon?
if you look at the Baylor, it looks like a big ass monster. That's not at all what my Baylor is gonna look like. I showed
Baylor.
Verna what my Baylor looked like, but it's pretty much just gonna be a giant skeleton covered in stardust.
yeah.
Oh, that.
I am a walking angry nebula, and I will eat you atom by atom.
I was thinking of making my Death Head look like the spider tank from Halo.
Ooh, a
Ooh,
scarab?
a
That'd be
scarab?
nice.
Ooh, yeah.
That
Or
would be
I'd be
bonus.
down for that.
hell yeah.
Oh, that's at level 2.
Hold on. I'm trying to find an image of Caliban to use for how the Slayer will look.
Mm.
Here we go.
Caliban mech, huh?
This is Caliban.
Alright.
It is a half-sized mech.
Calibans are spooky.
They're basically the
pretty much-
Doom Slayer.
It's pretty much just it's a weaponized spacesuit essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what most half-sized mechs are. They're essentially exosuits. Or
Mhm.
like powered armor systems. They're not quite mechs so much as Mjolnir suits or something similar. Oh god. What
Hold
did
on.
you find?
No, this is something more for just you.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, that one. I've seen that.
I love how quickly he turns around at them saying that.
Yep.
Wait. Okay, now we're talking.
Shimano definitely has a lot of really good weapons though. Stuff like the rockets or I'm definitely getting that fold knife. Because it's only on critical hit.
I mean, still, crits aren't that rare.
True.
I believe there's actually a few things to boost crits. If I remember correctly, at least.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to know what you guys are picking for your backgrounds.
I took
character
Spec Ops for
backgrounds.
my background.
Okay.
Um,
I just want to know like why you picked them and everything.
yeah, I was gonna write a backstory as well.
I should get to that because I actually have a good idea for these.
Are we using any particular sort of like planetary system, or is there an existing one, or?
Okay, so you guys are members of the 15th Expeditionary Fleet, composed by the third Capcom.
He wants to know like
Oh.
worlds and stuff.
Oh,
The
worlds.
only
Worlds will be
known
buried.
world are the ones that are mentioned in like mech descriptions, like Himiana and the one that Atlas is from. Then there is Cradle, or the home system, which is home to Cradle, Jupiter, Uranus. Cradle is the new name for Earth. It is very, very unlikely that we'll meet anyone from Cradle, though,
Yeah.
as most people don't like. Most people in Union, which spans an entire arm of the galaxy, don't really believe that Cradle actually exists because it's just so far away.
Yeah.
It would be like a guy living in it would be like you're living on Titan and then hearing about some fucking backwater city in like Alabama,
Gotcha.
or hearing about the seriously romanticized stories about Las Vegas while living on fucking Europa. Hey, Mudry.
Hey, Mudry. Another thing also
Oh,
is
shit, you're
that
awake.
Cradle actually isn't inhabited by humans at the moment, I believe.
Isn't it?
If I remember correctly, right
What
now,
backgrounds
Cradle is more or less a nature preserve.
Oh, right. They're using it as a nature preserve since things kind of went fucky.
Yeah.
So basically, if I said that my guy got his code name because he did all of his missions on like frost barren planets.
Yeah, that's completely.
Yeah.
That works completely.
Like the Human Union, they inhabit thousands upon thousands of worlds.
Like I said, the entire arm of the Milky Way that Earth is in.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like that is easily a million worlds.
Mm-hmm.
There is so much you could do with your backstory.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Leonard?
I am going to write that out, but pretty much the idea I had was a bunch of idiots tried to turn an NHP into into a super soldier. It didn't, well, without shackling it, it didn't work. The NHP got stuck in one of its combat frames, accidentally vented itself after killing its entire ship's crew, and started thinking itself to death while floating through the void of space.
Aaron was most likely found by the fleet as they were beginning to.
Yeah, and then it was found by the fleet, who shackled it. And
Also, a main thing you guys need to remember about traveling in Lancer is that it is very weird. Because there is the blink gates, which are basically instantaneous travel between two gates.
But those are only between two gates. And other than that, I don't think we have much else in the way of FTL.
The closest thing we have to FTL is
damage
getting to
shotgun.
basically 95.9999% of the speed of light.
Which
It's
is
fast, but...
And
Fast
it's
as
also...
fuck.
Yeah, that's the speed of light, which also runs the risk of, needing an immense amount of computational power, because otherwise you have to plot an entire course that's constantly changing so that you don't, slam into a planet or a star or an asteroid belt.
Also, another thing is that there is time differentiation between the people who are in the ship and people who are not.
Because going at light speed, time in the ship starts to warp compared to time outside, because quantum physics.
1 year in the ship could be 1,000 on the outside, or 10.
Yeah, time is fucky wucky.
So
is why
that's why
people
people seem to
time-
live for so long. It's just because of
And
Yeah,
how the,
is
how the
because
fuck did they keep track of like birth certificates and shit?
it.
you don't.
You don't.
Well, also
Legitimately, the
because-
human union
also-
doesn't.
Yeah, and also people keep track of stuff like birth certificates because of the net, which exists inside of Blink space and allows for instantaneous communication anywhere in the galaxy.
Hmm.
It's like sending a text to someone right next to you, but you're both on either side of the galaxy,
Yeah.
which is how everything's stayed connected so well. Because despite time dilation, communication is still lightning fast.
And
You know, everything's completely connected, which also opens up the issues for hackers and shit. But we're not getting into that.
but yeah, so just for reference in terms of for how this will all work out, in the ship, everyone had been asleep for around 350 years. Inside the
I'm
ship,
an old
that's how long.
motherfucker.
You guys are most likely in cryosleep or shut down.
Still an old motherfucker. That's still 300 years of my life.
Yeah, but
Or
on the
just-
outside, you'll be like nearly like 300,000, or not 300,000, but 35,000 years, 3,500 years.
3,500.
3,500 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in real space, that's how old you'd be. But since you're in the ship and also you're in cryosleep, it didn't take as long from your point of view.
So me still being an old man is still accurate.
Yes.
Except you're infinitely old because holy shit, the history of the human union is long. Like legitimately, the like how long a lot of the human union shit is insane. Considering-
the timeline for Lancer is massive
Mm-hmm.
and like just dear God, there is so much shit.
Don't even get me started on the fact of what the fuck the Lich is.
The Lich. I don't want to talk about the Lich. That thing is fucky.
I actually believe they tried to they at least captured some big aspect of Raw with that one.
Yeah, probably.
Considering it's Horus Armory, yeah, most likely because holy shit. But so to get to the staging point of the fleet going out to find these lost colonies, you guys went through Blink space, but for the rest of the journey to get where you needed to go into FTL. Which
Yeah.
mean that all of you guys were put into stasis or shut down or whatever, and the NHPs that would watch over you all are taking care of everything else. With Eden being the commanding officer.
Yeah. I just imagine Fechner sitting outside on the hull of the ship on a fucking deck chair. It's been bungee corded to the hull with a large ass book.
Yes.
Flip.
As it like stars are just shooting by.
Yep. Stars and fucking planets and solar systems just zipping by, and this fucking robot in a fucking red blanket is just sitting on a fucking lawn chair reading a book.
So
The book doesn't even have words in it anymore. The pages are just fucking blank. It's just flip. Oh, there goes Europa. Oh, and Tau Ceti. Flip. Flip. Hey, I think that's a black hole. Flip. Flip.
Also,
I've been ambushed.
yeah, that's Oh, Mildred, I actually have a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you like to?
Jesus, you
Holy
sound like a
shit,
kid, dude. You alright, man?
All nighter, slept till from 10 till now.
Oh god, dude.
Dear Lord, holy shit.
Have you
It's
gotten
work.
like some coffee or some shit?
Exactly how I'm awake.
Ah, that makes sense.
Double
I was
shot.
gonna ask if you'd be down to join our Lancer game.
Espresso shot.
I was gonna ask if you'd be willing to join the thing we're talking about.
I am not awake enough to understand what is going on.
We're talking about
Yeah,
Space
the
Mama
majority
Jumbo.
Didn't you already agree?
No, he was talking about the 40k one probably.
No,
Oh, right.
I'm talking about the Lancer one. He's already
Yeah.
agreed for the 40k one.
Right.
I just want to know if you'd be down for Lancer as I'm getting the 40k one done.
Why are saber tusks already charging me?
Because fuck you.
Just fuck you.
Hey!
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
Fuck
No,
you!
Hey, I
Oh,
wrote
this
you
is
a
my
song.
fucking. Of course,
goes
this
a
is
little
my
something like
caravan
this.
too.
Diddlin'. You're a bitch.
Fuck, bitch.
Fuck you, bitch!
I'm Section Cut Man!
Why
I do what I
why
want!
do I have to get ambushed by ogres? How did ogres ambush me? That's my question.
Mm.
I don't know, they're fucking ogres, I
Oh.
don't know.
God. Of course they have a butcher.
They're ogres, I ain't gonna explain shit.
Holy
And I have a
fucking
I have a
shit.
Chinese man gently poking him with a cutlass.
What's
And
up,
he
Bryce?
3
Good
times the man size.
God.
What are you looking
Okay.
at?
Footage of a car crash in LA.
Oof.
So, yeah, surveillance video of a crash that killed 5 in Los Angeles. And this car is going like a fucking rocket.
Of course,
that
the
thing's-
ogres charge my archers.
Jesus. Like there's speed and then there's how fast that fucking car was going.
Also, another thing to
And it
note
caught on
for
fire the instant it hit.
also little thing to note for Lancer
Yeah.
is that transhumanism is very much a common thing
Mm-hmm.
because
Oh, spearmen, please kill these ogres.
because the human union is just very big, lots of freedom, lots of resources. Do what you want, kid. Just don't kill people that are important. Unless someone pays you, then it might be okay.
Mm.
Like that is just basically the human union, and I fucking vibe with it.
Yes.
Kill the ogres. Oh, Jesus.
Anyways, we're here to play D&D, not Lancer.
Yes.
Yep. Mhm.
Well, I mean,
Yep. Mm-hmm. Computer.
I mean, I'm here to play.
Computer. Yep.
I mean, you guys are here to play D&D. I'm here to play Star Sector.
Computing. Shutting down.
I'm also here to play D&D, but I'm gonna be playing Star Sector in the background since we're mostly.
Yeah, if we want, we can do those little puzzles I had.
Sounds good.
D&D. Let me just finish up this Donjon.
Oh, I
Motherfuck.
won.
You and your
Oh.
fucking Don John.
No. This I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 right now.
Oh.
I'm in a dungeon.
Oh, dungeon, not dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Brenna, I picked mercenary.
Okay. Yep. Words. Raid.
Sternum just popped.
Oh, that sounds nice.
It feels so weird.
Yeah, I can imagine, but it does sound nice. I wish my fucking back would pop!
Hold on, I need to go slam my back against a wall.
Need
Ah!
Oh,
Just
Jesus.
gonna
That sounds like you're
lower
exercising
his
yourself.
volume.
My
That's
fucking
understandable.
back.
And volume down.
Volume is down.
There's now a giant crack in my wall.
Please don't tell me you actually did that.
I did it, and turns out I'm too big for the wall.
Understandable.
Get that from me.
Understandable, have a nice day.
Most amounts of mass being hurled at a wall will indeed break it.
Ugh.
The thing is, I'm like maybe 250 right now.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, I've lost a lot. I've lost a good amount of weight. At least I'm trying to.
Daniel, can you tell? I have a question to ask.
Uh,
These starting difficulties in Warhammer 3 are just utter stupidity. Like the difficulty swaps between each fucking faction you choose. Like you go Zinch, you get a soul grinder and all that shit. You go Corn, you get a bunch of fucking what are they? Blood crushers or whatever the fuck they're called.
Blood letters.
It's the blood letters on fucking Chaos Juggernauts.
Ooh.
I think they're called blood crushers or whatever.
Again,
But
there's so
then-
many. I only played the ogres and I only played the Kislev, but both of theirs
Right.
go from 1 to 100 real quick when you go to
Let-
campaign missions.
Let me just say this. The first settlement siege that you have to do for your objectives, they get a unit of Jade Warriors with halberds, an N tier infantry unit, and Jade Warrior crossbowmen. I haven't even been able to upgrade my shit to crossbowmen yet.
Are you guys talking
Sounds
about?
like you're in Empire
Warhammer
situation where
3.
you have to make sure those
Like
units
Total
don't
War.
die, kind of like how Carl Francis to make sure his fucking knights don't die, otherwise he's at a setback.
Oh yeah,
That's why I'm
you
not.
guys
No,
haven't
actually,
about Total War 3.
Yeah.
There is like that. There are a few of those factions though, like where they'll start with units that make their army work, and if they die early on, your army's fucked.
yeah. I mean,
Or
like the one
fucked.
thing I have
Or
is
Oh fuck!
I basically have the Hellfire battery for Kathy, which is just a fucking rockets anti-infantry, and then I have
I hate the way you say
some
Cathay.
kind of knights.
Me too.
Cathay,
I
Kathy.
hate the way you say Cathay.
I don't care.
I fucking hate it.
I
Be
hate.
irritated.
I will
Lord-
be. You're calling
Lord
me
Hope.
Kathy like they're your fucking ex.
You are cringe.
As the Texan would say,
Cathay.
cope, man thing.
Cope and seethe, man thing.
I have finished my dungeon.
Let me
Alright.
just burn out your Undercity real quick.
They're not
Burn out
anything
Possible.
crazy. I imagine you guys aren't gonna have any difficulty with them, but you know,
I'm an
You
idiot.
say that,
I've
but
been
we are
proven wrong
D&D.
before.
We are
There's a good
D&D
chance I
players.
might have a repeat of the last time you and me had a one-on-one with my brain,
Um,
where I forget about 90% of my kit.
Soul,
hmm.
you say that, but we are D&D players.
Look, I have faith in you, but again,
Why?
I've been proven wrong
Don't.
before.
Why do you have
Okay,
faith
first
in us?
off, fuck you. Second off,
First
Am
off,
I wrong?
yes, fuck you. You didn't think me and fucking Karth over there could take on your fucking boss, so we managed to make you have to pull out the fucking General Grievous cosplay.
what?
He's not wrong.
I think I might have been taking a nap when that one happened.
When we were fighting the it was during the
You
siege
stepped
we had
out.
left.
You stepped out because remember when the army got decimated by General Grievous?
Oh,
Yeah, you
that.
stepped out because
Me and him refused to leave and proceeded to mollywop the shit out of one of his fucking characters, and then we had to have General Grievous come over and fight us.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
And we
I
still
remember that
almost killed
more.
him.
Okay.
And yeah, we still almost won.
yeah.
Fuck you, God. I will play these cards. I may not be
Oh.
functioning at over 50% mental capacity, but fuck you.
We are going to pick up about 6 to 8 hours after last session.
Alright.
Everyone has gotten their long rest.
We finally get out of the shit pit.
Staying still lobotomized.
Leonard and Onyx both almost died. Lady Onyx technically did die,
I clutched it, bitch!
only because I gave you a mechanic to work with.
Yes, but I still clutched it. So fuck
Get out
you.
of death free card. Ugh.
Not Crossgoat
Three
collects
and Grimlock
$500.
had a little bit of difficulty. Grimlock is stupid as a fucking box of rocks.
Okay,
right
he's still lobotomized. Good to know.
He's
Um,
still
Lobotomized
lobotomized.
him, God.
Verna and Whack barely survived their fight. And
I had a
Karth
pretty fun
and
time.
Sarah immediately got out of their frozen tundra and made their way into their little hallway, so it wasn't freezing their asses off.
Lol.
I had a pretty fun time.
Yeah, pretty fun all
I
in
don't know
all.
about you guys.
Yeah,
So you
I
guys
saw
all
it
got
fun.
a long rest.
Very good.
Pretty
Thank
good. Pretty
God.
good.
Yep.
Begin making your way down your respective hallways.
Yep.
As
smells
you
soft.
are making your way down your respective hallways as your duos, it's hard to visually see.
Of course.
Mhm.
But you guys are just kind of walking at whatever paces you're going, walking, running, jogging, however. And then next thing you know, Verna and Whack meet up with Karth and Sarah, and Mudry and Grimlock meet up with Leonard and Lady Onyx.
Oh, yeah,
Your
three.
two
There you
hallways just kind of
fucking
converge into one, so your duos are now
quadros.
Quadrios.
yeah.
I assume the hallways just kind of come to a point, and so it's like a Y, and eventually we're just walking
Yeah.
next to each other. And
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, there you guys are.
Yeah. It's very hard to see visually when it happened, but just next thing you know, there's
All of a sudden, there's just
four members
people
of
next to
your
each
party.
other.
There's just 2 extra pairs of footsteps, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Wait, what?
So we will start with Verna, Whack, Karth, Sarah, your group. You continue to make your way down the hallway, and you find yourself in a empty room.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
An empty room that has torches, 3
Oh,
torches
nice.
on either side. You guys entered down here.
Not creepy at all.
There's 3 torches on either side of the wall, and then 6 torches on the far wall, 3 on either side of a door.
Okay.
In this room, also, there is a box of matches just kind of laying on the floor.
Oh god damn it! It's one of these puzzles.
I think
I hate these ones.
I know this type of
Carved
puzzle, so
tiled
I'm
edition.
kind of,
It's one of the levers.
pull the lever, Kronk!
So, yep,
I hate these
Verna
puzzles.
and Karth.
Alright.
So Verna is going to move in and is going to pick up the thing, the box of matches.
Okay.
Like
There are 20 matches in the box. For all intents and purposes, the match will light a torch and then go out.
Okay.
One match will light, one torch, then go out. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. But we got 8 to work with, so
There must be some sort of pattern. Is there any kind of markings or kind of clues that we can see?
Not that you can see, no.
Okay. Well, what do you think, Karth?
I don't know. I kill demons for a living.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and feel if this is another pigmental dimension or plane or whatever the fuck we were in prior, or is this back on the normal plane?
So the way that
got
this
back on the normal
structure works, right, is it's a normal structure on the physical plane of this realm. But there's like planar domain magic that causes
what
time
you
and
guys
space
said.
to be perceived differently.
Magical fuck shit. Got it.
Yeah. And that's how it seems like you've been going to all these different like biomes, but really you haven't left the Underdark.
Okay.
These doors? Did you say? Or are these just walls?
These doors. Those are just walls. There's a
Those are
door. And a
doors.
door's over here.
Is there any visual distinct markings?
No. It's just a solid stone door, with 2 brass handles, one for each door, and it is stuck shut.
Investigate the torches.
Okay.
Any like soot from prior personnel, shit like that. 26 investigation, which means it's probably not gonna mean shit.
On these ones, there is not like a soot. But on a 26 investigation, you can tell that they have like a magical fire sort of property. They don't burn anything.
Oh, fun magic.
Mm.
Well, we can always go with the normal pattern. Every other one.
It's certainly an action.
Then we'd only be lighting 6 and still have 14 to work with.
Yes. But where do we start, though?
2, 6, 7, 8. Whichever end you start from, it'll be the same pattern.
Point taken. So Verna will start over here. Down
where?
over here.
Over here. Okay.
Like this one. Then this one.
Okay. This first one you light,
Oh
Yeah.
god.
and it has a green flame to it.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Oh god damn it.
Colors. Green. Alright.
As you're walking away,
Mhm.
it flickers and dies out.
Okay.
Oh, it's a match 2 game.
Oh, what now?
This
It's a
torch
match 2 game.
This torch also lit up green.
Match
And
this one
also
with the
went
other
out
one.
with this one.
It's a
Yeah.
match game. Yeah. Like fucking Mario. It's a
Oh.
memory game. You find the 2 that are the same color and you light them at the same time.
Alright, so.
Alrighty then.
I contribute, but my mental capacity is severely limited.
Hold on. All. So green. Oh.
Found an easier option.
I'll just take my thing
Alright.
over here and go slap it away. Why G looks like a Y?
Eh,
No worries.
writing with fucking mouse suck.
Yeah.
It does.
Alright. Light the next one?
Brenna's going to light this one.
Okay. That
I'll
one
be scoping the other side.
lights out a red flame,
Okay.
Red.
and this one lights up in correspondence to it. This one does not flicker out after a couple seconds, though.
Okay.
Okay.
So red first. I'm using other game puzzle logic for this.
It's probably a good idea.
I shouldn't. Because metagaming, but still. Alright, next one.
Brenna's gonna move over here and light this one.
Okay. This one is a blue flame,
Ooh.
and this one
Let's go
lights up in
with
correspondence
a nice
for a couple
bright blue.
seconds, and then they all go out.
Okay, so red
Including
is
the red.
first. Okay, it's a puzzle. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once we light half of these, we'll still have 15 left, so we got enough. We can do this. We have just enough, so we can't fuck it up. Alright, next one.
Verna's going to move over here and light this one.
This one lights yellow,
Okay.
and this one
So-
lights in correspondence, and then
Yellow.
flickers out.
Okay. So
Shit, I almost forgot something.
Oh boy.
We only have 20 of these. Fuck. Oh, what do we do? Do we relight the
Used
red each
4 so
fucking
far.
time? Yeah, do we relight the red each time, or...
You guys,
Yeah, relight the red each time.
guys.
Hmm?
Vernus Peacemaker can make magical fire.
Yeah.
You don't
We
have
don't
to
know how
use
these
the
switches
matches.
work.
Well, then test.
Well, yeah, I can test. Ren's gonna test by moving over here and shooting her Peacemaker into this in fire
And
mode.
plug my ears.
Yeah, everyone's ears are ringing.
Well, I didn't think that one out. Does it light?
Yeah, this one lights orange.
Okay, so my Peacemaker will work.
Orange.
And
You had to
this one
pick the most
lights orange
nondescript
and
color that
corresponds.
isn't in roll 20. There we
So-
go.
We have orange and
You mean
orange.
it's a normal fire?
Shut up. Oh wait, I found a better one.
Then Verna is going to warn Karth and then do the same here.
This
Okay.
one is purple,
That's a bit big.
with this one being purple as well.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Okay.
So, let's go with the matches for now, please. I don't know how long
Very well.
until I need hearing aids.
Verna will think a moment before moving up and be like, "Oh, takes
That's not what
these.
I wanted.
Takes these when I
Okay.
start to fire." And she hands
Yuzu,
him a
what are you
pair of
doing here?
earbuds.
My bad.
Either get out of here. You're not
You
here.
get out of
My bad. I all clicked. I all clicked.
Vernus is going to hand him some
Hello,
like.
fellas. How y'all doing?
Vernus is going to hand him
Okay.
some
Again,
basically
not
earplugs.
100% mental capacity.
No worries.
You're
Put these
Oh,
in your
shit.
ear
Verna,
whenever
you're-
I start doing this. She basically just hands him
You still
earplugs
have
for shooting.
plenty of matches. You've only used
Yeah.
4. So you have
I'm
16
just
matches.
giving those to him in case we need to start using my gun.
16 is not plenty.
So
I mean,
Verna is going to
not
light the red fire first.
Okay. Red lights and stays lit.
So red and blue does not work. What about green? She moves over to green and lights that one.
Green lights and they all flicker out.
That's a no.
Okay.
Red. She goes to red.
I'll
And
let
it-
the orange.
6, 7. So red lights again.
I'll light the orange.
Those ones are
That's-
out of reach, by the way.
yeah.
These ones are
Me?
like way up.
Yeah,
They're-
the ones
Oh.
up
these
here.
Ones are like
Oh, here.
high up.
So here, okay.
These ones along these sidewalls are, yeah. Orange lights and they stay lit.
Okay.
I hate you. I fucking noticed it. Yellow.
Yellow
I
lights.
fucking hate you. I fucking light the green. Light the green.
Wait, how did you figure this out immediately?
It's going down in color. It's the fucking rainbow.
Oh my
Oh my
god. You're
god!
fucking kidding me.
Oh no!
All right, cool. You figured it out.
Oh
Congratulations.
my
That's
fucking
not even
god.
a puzzle.
God. Alright, okay then.
That was actually entertaining. Holy shit!
I handed you guys a box of crayons.
He handed
Yes.
us a box of crayons and said, go
He
nuts.
said organize the color wheel. That's
Oh
what he
my-
said.
Fucking god.
It's also what we literally just went through is the color wheel in order
Jesus.
from warms to colds.
Oh my god.
Oh dear lord!
Yay, our puzzle's done. Your guys is
Great.
You light all the torches and you hear a click from the door. You go over and it swings
Fuck
inwards
you.
and opens.
Fuck you. You keep your chuckles to yourself.
Ah!
That
Oh,
was
I
funny.
love it. I love it.
I like the
I
color
hate
wheel
the
puzzle.
Air Force.
You're
Fuck you,
welcome.
God. I hate
Uh,
the Air
It would have
Force,
made
I
more
hate the
sense with the
Air Force, I
rainbow
hate
if
the
he
Air
was
Force, I
Navy,
hate
though.
the Air Force.
It would make more sense if it was crayons if it was a fucking Marine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and
but
then
pride
you,
flag
you
for
continue
Navy.
your way down the path down into another sky blue hallway.
Yeah.
Now on to Mudry, Grimlock,
Oh, that's
Leonard,
really,
and
that's really
Leonard.
fun.
This is
Same
gonna be
thing happens
fun.
for you guys. your two groups converge. You're just like, oh shit, hey.
Oh, wait a
Um,
minute.
and then
Hello, Mutri.
like the other group, you find yourselves in an empty room with a.
Nice.
So you guys enter down here.
Aye.
In this room is a single pedestal with a button on it. And looking across the room, you can see a timer starting at 1 minute.
Oh no.
Upon entering the room, the door behind you closes.
Wait. What language is the timer in?
Numbers.
Common.
It's,
Not everybody uses the same number symbols.
It's common.
it's
Thank
common,
you.
yeah.
Okay, had to make sure. Had to make sure
so
it was no
for-
elf bullshit.
For this, I'm going to have you two roll initiative
Oh
to keep
god.
track of time. Every time the two of you go, that'll be a round of combat, and it'll be 6 seconds.
Oh god.
Can I just use my intelligence to stare at it?
Upon entering the room, the doors behind you close. You hear a click as they lock, and the timer starts counting down.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
You said there's just a button in the room.
Yes.
Aye, fuck this. I'm sick of this place and its fucking games. Bonk!
The timer resets to 60 seconds. And
Oh, it's one of these.
Oh no. Oh no.
What the fuck?
What happens, God?
Galactic meets
Second.
fucking Warhammer 40k.
Intergalactic, super fantastic.
On
a
everything.
Intergalactic.
a swarm of
That's
poison
beautiful.
snakes spawns into the room.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me!
Why are you worried? You're a machine.
So yeah, I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
Well, I guess I'm carrying everyone on my fucking shoulders.
Would
I
you
mean, I
guys
have
like
advantage against
control
poison.
of Lady Onyx and
Yeah.
Grimlock, or would you like me to do them?
I can barely handle Leonard.
Again, I'm at half mental capacity.
Okay, then
I
fine.
can-
I will do theirs.
Both times I've played with you, I have been at half mental capacity. This happened when he did my solo session. I was coming straight off of one of these duties.
Oh dear lord.
Initiative for Lady Onyx is going to be 14, and initiative for Grimlock
Oh, I rolled a 14.
is going to be 9. What's
got a
your
14.
initiative bonus?
+4.
Okay, so you'll go first, then Lady Onyx, then Leonard, then Grimlock.
What the fuck? Why the fuck are we dealing with snakes? Why is there a timer? What the fuck is this? What the fuck?
What the fuck? You got to be kidding me. Why the fuck is all this shit going on here?
Puzzles and sleep deprivation. What a wonderful combination.
Yeah, I fucking know, right?
So Leonard.
Cannies.
Then I need to roll initiative for the swarm of snakes.
Oh god, it's actually a swarm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the monster stat sheet.
Great!
Yeah,
No.
there is a monster called Form of Snake.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, at least I'm immune to poison.
Ooh, all right, cool. That is a nat 20 on initiative.
Alrighty.
Don't get to go yet though. Wait for their turn.
Cool. The swarm of snakes is going to slither over and bite Leonard because you're the closest.
Oh, that sucks.
22 to hit.
No.
Damn.
No.
I just love how you say that.
What?
No.
I thought 22 was your AC.
Yes.
So
If
22
it
hit.
meets it, it hits you.
Ow.
Meets it beats it.
I need to upgrade
I think
my
it's
armor.
been a bit for you.
I need to upgrade my armor.
I just imagine Leonard has a bunch of snakes hanging off of his arm with their teeth just hooked onto bits of his metal.
Yeah.
What is
It's
this?
resistance or no immunity, right, to poison
Yes,
damage.
immunity. I have immunity to poison damage and I cannot be poisoned.
Cool.
Yeah,
So that's going to
smart
be
airborne
7
hat.
piercing damage.
Alright then.
I have resistance to poison.
Then we have Mudry.
Your turn.
Just gonna roll to hit. Does 17 hit the snakes?
Yes.
That's a crit. That's a 19.
God damn.
That's another crit. That's another 19.
God damn.
So that's 4 for the first shot from my crossbow. That's 16 from the second one, so that's 20. And that's 7 times 2, 20, 34 points of damage from me shooting at him with crossbow.
16 tons, and what do you get?
The
Another
snakes are
day
still up.
older, deeper in debt.
Next is Lady Onyx. She's going to firebolt at the snakes
Pew!
for 24 fire damage. The snakes are dead.
Snake damage.
Cool. Grimlock's not gonna do anything.
Idiot.
Next, Leonard, you would be up next.
Alrighty.
The clock is counting down from 60 seconds again.
Alright, I'm just going to fucking... I have a sword. I am going to stab the snakes.
The snakes are dead.
Oh, the snakes are dead? Alright. What the fuck is going on?
They're gonna spawn more every time you press that button to reset the timer.
Great. Okay.
I don't
Well,
need to be at
what's
100% mental capacity to figure that out.
Great. What's around the room?
Nothing. It is an empty room.
Mm-hmm.
Press the
for the
button.
Door.
One pedestal and the timer.
Press the button.
What does the
Press the
door look
button.
like?
Just a simple
Push the
stone
button.
door.
Push the button.
How thick do you think the door is?
He's not gonna push the button. I'm gonna push the button.
Can I like figure out is the door like regular ass stone or what?
Yeah, it's just a stone door.
Push the
Okay. Okay.
Push
You're
it.
gonna push the button.
Push the
Mudry,
button.
Mudry, I would like to remind you, I'm carrying about 40 pounds of explosives on me.
Yes, and what are snakes gonna do to explosives?
Blow the door open.
Alright, if you want to, I'll be sitting over here.
Aye, wonderful. Alright, well, this is why I have a pickaxe. So, if the timer gets too low, you can hit the button. I'm gonna start fucking making a hole in the door.
Okay. Cool. So you come over to the door. Make a tools check. I don't know if you have like.
I have a pickaxe,
Okay.
and I've got Tinker's and Smith's tools.
Okay. So it'll be a D20 plus your proficiency.
Alright. Hold on. Okay, so 17.
Cool. How hard would you say you're swinging?
However hard it takes.
So
Probably
like as hard as you can.
probably do a few test smacks to see how hard the stone is and gauge
Okay.
its durability
Um,
before starting to swing.
You hit the stone, and your pickaxe just bounces right off of it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well,
So
so
that'll
much for that
be.
plan.
Mudry, do you still want to hit the button?
Time are we at?
Getting down to 54 seconds.
I'm waiting.
Well, so much for that plan.
Then we'll go back through the timer, or back through the initiative, back to Leonard, because Lady Onyx and Grimlock aren't really doing anything. They're just kind of sitting there watching Leonard try to smack this door.
Well. Alright, so the stone is obviously not natural, because this shit is fucking hard as hell.
What are the explosives you're going to use?
Well, you see, that's the question. I might just try thermite.
It's a box format.
Well, you're going to be blowing the hell out of all of us at this rate. I'm just going to press the button again.
Alright, sure. You can do
Okay.
that. I'm gonna be over here.
It gets 54 minus 6 is 48. Yeah, it gets down to 48 seconds. You push the button, timer resets to 60 seconds, and another swarm of snakes spawns.
Okay.
I get the feeling I'm going to have to kill 60 snakes.
For all intents and purposes, instead of having to re-roll initiatives, I'm just going to keep the snakes at the same initiative.
I don't see any problem with that.
Grimlock would be going next. We'll have him.
Let's break those. Really put it back into it.
Probably powered the fuck out of my spear.
We'll have him come over here and start smacking the fuck out of
Let's make
these snakes. He gets 2 attacks, not in range. 11's not gonna hit, but a 19 will. Okay. Then the snakes will go. They'll attempt to hit Grimlock. 22 to hit. Grimlock gets hit for 6 piercing. Ooh, alright. That's a failed con save against the poison, so Grimlock's also going to take a full 16 points of poison damage.
Great!
Do you add the resistance?
Oh yeah, don't
Grimlock's-
dwarves get resistance to poison?
The dwarves are resistant.
He has resistance, yes.
Oh yeah, so let me make that save again.
No, it's just half damage.
Oh, okay. So cool. Alright. Lady Onyx. Mudry, you're next. You're up.
Crossbow it.
Okay.
That's a crit.
Okay.
It's another 19. That's 16 plus 8, 24.
Okay, it's
The
dead.
17 hit.
It's dead on that first hit.
You've already killed it, you fucking gobshite.
Just doing me
Okay. Lady Onyx speaks up and said, maybe we shouldn't push the button?
What do you think happens if I don't push the button?
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything dangerous in the room. Leonard, go ahead for your turn.
Leonard's crouched next to the door and is currently pouring some iron oxide and aluminum powder into a metal tube.
That'll be it'll be your turn to make it, and then your next turn to
Use it.
use it.
Yes.
You make
We'll
a ferment to make
say
a heat pepper.
it'll be an Arcana check to get like the mixture right,
Alright.
because it's essentially magic.
Alchemy, but
So
whatever.
you say.
It's number magic.
My low
Well,
intelligence
well-
is really biting me in the arse here.
Okay.
Wait, shit, I'm dealing with that with advantage. My bad. Hold on.
Take off advantage, reroll.
Don't worry, dear.
Five.
You'll get better at the time.
Right in the middle. Or well, no, I'm dumb. Don't worry about me.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I am an idiot. Cool. After Leonard would be Grimlock. Grimlock's not gonna do anything. He's just gonna kind of step back. Then back up to the top of initiative with Mudry.
Just waiting. Just
Our
waiting.
timer is down to 48 seconds again.
Just waiting.
Okay. Lady Onyx is also going to wait. Leonard.
Alright, Leonard's going to put the end cap on his device and cast heat metal on the pipe.
Okay.
Which causes heat, which introduces heat to the mixture, and produces a very, very crude and most likely unsafe thermite spear.
Cool.
Alright, let me just...
A very crude and unsafe
heat
thermite
metal.
Be
spear.
a D20 plus wisdom to hit. And then
Alright.
We'll say it'll be 3d6 fire damage.
Okay.
That would hit.
Roll 3d6. 11!
Cool. You kind of turn your eyes away from the blinding phosphorus burn for a minute. As it finally goes out, you turn to look and see there is only a singe circle on the door. There's no other damage.
You're fucking kidding me! God fucking damn it, I just wasted all my...
Grimlock's not going to do his turn.
I
Back
just
up
fucking
to
wasted
the
all my
top
oxide
of-
and powder. God fucking damn it!
Back up to the top of initiative with Mudry. You're down to 42
This is
seconds.
some bullshit.
Just sitting and waiting.
Cool. Everyone else is going to wait. Leonard.
Oh, you don't need that.
Fuck it. I'm gonna start walking around the room, because there's gotta be something in here.
Really?
You want
Trying
to
to
use
bang it out to the
passive
ground isn't working.
perception, or do you want to roll perception?
I'm gonna roll fucking perception. I wanna see
Okay.
if I fucking see anything. Alright.
Nice.
There really is absolutely nothing in this room besides you guys, dead snakes,
Yeah.
a pedestal with a button, and that timer.
Maybe you just need to let the timer go down.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking this is a fucking waiting puzzle.
It probably is.
Hey, Mudry. You ever heard of the concept of a clean room?
What's clean?
Well, basically,
Seen it.
there was this thing that some places that my creators had, It was essentially a room, and you had people who had to wait in it, and there was a timer. And while the timer was counting down, the people in the room were being cleaned by magic to make sure that they didn't bring anything from the outside in. What if this is the same
Just
basic
gonna
principle?
look down at the head at my belt and then look back up.
What if this is the same basic principle and we just have to wait for the timer to go down?
Well, I don't have any magic. I don't know. You look pretty magical, or at least something along the lines of that.
I don't have anything that can get through that. Thermite did nothing to it.
I'm just saying, if there's cleaning magic, you and the lady with fire for hair are the ones who are in trouble.
Aye. Well, cross that bridge when we come to it. Might not even be any fucking magic. I don't fucking know. You got any playing cards?
I do.
You're there for
Wanna play-
24 more seconds. What are you gonna play?
You want to play
Euchre?
blackjack or something?
I love how no one heard my suggestion of euchre. It's fuck euchre.
You know how to play the game of R.
No.
Damn it! No one knows how to play the game of fucking R. I swear.
You expect any dwarf to know anything you speak about?
Aye, that's fair, I suppose.
Anyone from this plane to know what the fuck you're talking about? 3, 2, 1.
Click.
Just gonna
That's
move
it.
towards the door.
Did that do it?
I fucking knew it.
Push on the door with one hand.
It has handles. You turn the
Um,
handles and it pushes in.
Pushing on that door. I'm making sure it moves at all.
The door opens.
I fucking knew it.
You're fucking kidding me.
I guessed it too.
Well, I suppose that's that. I just wasted all my fucking thermite supplies on nothing.
How you got limits at yourself?
I suppose that's true.
Congratulations, you solved the puzzle.
We solved the puzzle and wasted thermite in the process.
You didn't do
Fucking
shit for a minute.
Great.
Wait, what?
There is another game for you guys to play. I don't really have a map for it because it was kind of hard to find a map or make a map for it. But your two groups are still separated.
Is that what this is to you? A fucking game?
Yes.
This
Our
is
lives are a game.
It's a game.
Fuck.
It's
You
only
fuck.
game. It's only
At
game.
the other side of this room, there's a box with a key.
I'm
Is it
going to
so-
hit you.
No. We're
Jigsaw,
not doing.
son of a bitch.
We're not doing a jigsaw trap.
your mouth shut.
No. So
shut.
basically, your two groups are still separated in fours, but each of you come to a very similar expanse of hallway, where the floor, you take a step and the floor kind of like falls away. You catch yourselves, you take a step back, or someone else catches you, whoever was in front. And where this spans of like 100 feet of floor, not 100, like 200 feet of floor is now just like circles with enough distance that you would have to jump between them. And as they go, they get smaller.
Oh god.
This is a dexterity challenge.
Vernon just
there
looks at
are-
this and just goes, "I don't think I can do this."
I'm sitting
Looking
down.
at the puzzle here,
I'm sitting down.
There's no way Verna can do this one.
Neither can I have a
It'll be
plus
a
one
bird.
dexterity. I can't do this.
The bird has it.
You know, I could probably do this,
You want the
considering...
flightless bird?
No, I could
He's a
probably do
barbarian.
He's
Considering-
flightless.
I've got 20 dexterity.
Oh, that's a high dex.
I have like
For his
15.
armor class, what do you
I've
expect?
got 20 in 1, 2, 3, 4 stats.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
I rolled really well for Leonard's starting stats.
I have a 16 in dexterity. That's it.
Oh god. All right.
All my points went into intelligence. I have a 6. my modifier is 6. Not that I don't have a 6 in intelligence.
But
14,
basically, so I think you guys get the point at this point. They
Yeah.
start out kind of large, pretty large. About a nice 5-foot diameter circle. Plenty of room for any of you to jump on. And then they start getting smaller and smaller and smaller until by the end of the hallway they're only about a foot wide.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be dex checks, saves, acrobatics, whatever.
Definitely not doing that. Definitely not doing
It'll start out at a
Probably
flat
be
DC 10,
athletics.
and then with each foot it goes down. It goes up by 2. So it
Mhm.
starts at 10 to 12, 14, 16 to 18.
18.
Yay.
How deep is the pit, God?
You look down, you cannot tell. It is just a void, dark emptiness.
Send the
I'm
bird.
gonna drop a flashbang down there.
Send the bird.
Okay.
Then the bird can survive terminal velocity. Okay.
Good
The
shit.
bird has the highest dex.
See the
Leonard just looks over the edge, pulls the pin on a flashbang, and drops it.
Okay. It drops. What's the average fuse time on a
About 10 seconds.
6 seconds.
6 seconds? Okay. It
Yeah,
drops.
10 seconds.
And then what are you guys' passive perceptions? Leonard's group. So between Leonard and Mudry.
I have 17.
Passive perception? Where
Yeah.
is that? I don't.
That's
Uh,
under your.
It's
stats.
right above tools.
Oh, 15.
Cool.
24.
You hear the flashbang go off, but above you.
What the shite?
What the fuck?
You will be falling for all of eternity. Welcome
Oh
to Portal
god,
2,
the
bitches.
portal trap.
And you do not see another way around, forward. As you guys know, you can't go backwards.
Is there a wall at all here or no?
Yes, but the pit lines up perfectly with the wall.
Completely smooth surface again compared to the edge of the pit and the wall.
Yeah.
So like you won't be able to scoot along the side.
No, I was wondering because of one of Verna's little hidden things. The spider backpack.
Oh, Jesus.
That would actually let her get across this really easily.
Forgot about the iron spider shit.
Would that actually work?
Yeah, it would.
I'm asking the DM because this is a magic item that is basically inbuilt to Verna.
I'm trying to remember how it works. Technically, it like stabs into the wall, right?
It basically just gives you spider climb, but the legs do it.
It lets you fucking spider climb across shit.
Hold on, let me go find the item.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember how that works. And like, these are
Right,
magic walls, right? Obviously, you can't pick into them, you can't break them,
Yeah,
you
hold
can't destroy
on.
them in any way.
You can't thermite them, so
God fucking damn it!
Good luck punching through it.
I am angered at my loss of thermite.
You will be reimbursed.
What did you say?
You will be reimbursed.
No,
You're
I won't.
going-
We're not gonna
You're
get to
going
a
to
shop.
save the world.
Okay, and
That is
that's not gonna bring
reimbursement.
back my thermite.
It'll give you money afterwards because you'll still be alive at the end of the
No, I
story.
won't. I'm gonna fucking die.
How do you know this?
Most likely because I'm the healer.
Contractually speaking, God has hit only the tanks most of these.
Yeah, just wait until the tank doesn't fucking die no matter what, because the stupid robot in the corner says, haha, mass healing word, go burr.
Oh no, don't worry. I have the final battle all figured out.
I mean, I can
great.
also stop him from hitting you so much.
Mm-hmm.
With how Spider Climb is written,
There it is. I found the item.
it leaves a lot of it to interpretation.
Oh yeah. Burn 3 charges, bonus action, grants the user using the effects of Spider Climb for a minute.
What's your speed?
My speed is 30.
Okay, so
Would I be able to make it across in a minute?
I said it was 200 feet.
So 200 divided by 30?
Yes.
Alright, let me just quickly do some quick
30,
math.
60, 90. No. You'd get within 20 feet.
I don't suppose
Because
Verna has Misty
30,
Step.
60, 90, 180 is 6.
Actually I might.
Or wait. No, that's only 36 seconds. Yeah, you could get across in a minute.
Nice.
I also have Expeditious Retreat to make me go faster.
Yeah.
So I could just cast Expeditious
So
Retreat
Verna
on
could
myself.
definitely get over that.
Yeah, I could.
Verna can.
By bending the rules.
Verna definitely
It's a damn
can.
shame Verna's not here.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I also have the
Verna,
same room
One
like
of
this.
her group of 4 can.
The Burb can most likely make it, but that's the thing.
I mean, you can just yeet him into the pit and he can glide his way to the other side.
Just have everyone climb onto the Burb and have him glide over.
So
Works.
that's
I mean, yeah,
definitely not how that works, but
No, but
The
no.
dumbass
okay,
idea.
Okay, God. If the
Race against a flightless bird's feathers is not going to work that way.
no, if the pit has like, if it's,
I'm on God's side with this. It doesn't
If-
work that way.
I am okay. Let me explain my thought process behind this. If the pit is like a loop, like you fall to the bottom of the pit and then you appear at the top, so then you'd be essentially perpetually falling. So it'd be skydiving. In skydiving, you can move by angling your body. Bird could just glide across.
With everybody on him?
No,
I was joking
that
about
was Verna's idea, not
that
mine.
was me
Anybody-
Max
just
just jumps onto the first pedestal.
Anybody could do that, but the falling speed, due to the fact that it's
And
endlessly
Second
falling,
one?
is going to fuck you up.
I mean,
also
yeah, but
doesn't
Verna's
really-
already across, so she could revive him. He'd be
He
fine.
barely makes it onto the third one.
Oh God.
Fourth. There's 2 pedestals for each.
Have you looked at the party's deck stat?
2, 5, 2,
Yes.
4, 2, 3.
I don't think he did when he made this.
I just creatively got around this because
None
I
of us
realized
use
something.
decks.
I do.
Cool.
You
The
should.
Burb
I mean,
almost
well-
fails on the 5th one, but manages to
If you're using
strength save
paladin
himself.
structure for your class, you should not have a high dex.
Oh god.
I mean,
I got through all of them.
looking at my fucking 20 dexterity compared to my
Shockingly enough.
Does not give you any
intelligence.
benefit. That gives you no benefits.
It gives me the benefit of laughing at you idiots who have low dex.
All right, you
Okay.
cross the bridge.
Here's
then.
what we're gonna do. I want everyone to roll me 5 dex saves.
I'm sitting down and eating my rations.
Verna as well, or is she already across?
Vernie, you're good. I'll roll
Okay.
them for
Everyone else?
Lady Onyx
If
and
you make a
Grimlock.
dex saves, I'm just gonna add my fucking shield bonus.
I'm good.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
how that works.
yeah. You could probably use the shield to help you get across the gaps.
Oh,
It's a fucking shield.
oh yes, because the shield is going to help me balance myself while I jump from tiny pedestal to tiny pedestal.
No, use it like a bridge, you brainlet.
It's not wide enough.
Yeah,
It's
they're
a
far.
shield.
They're far enough apart. You have to jump.
The lowest one I got was 19, God.
Good thought process,
Okay.
brainlet.
So I'm gonna do wax 5 dex. Whack only has a +3 to dex.
He's a terrible barbarian when it
Dex
comes to
save,
normal barbarian
dex
shit.
Dex save, dex save, dex save.
He's a good min-max barbarian, though.
The best barbarians always max out health and strength.
Dex
With
is also
wax
your AC.
5 dex saves, he would get across.
You don't need dex. You just need health.
1,
No.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, on the 8, give me a save, strength save.
All right.
Nope, look, we need strength now.
Okay. And then re-roll that dex save. Cool.
Lowest one
The
I got
strength
was
save
9.
is to catch yourself and to keep you from falling into the seemingly bottomless pit, and then you just re-roll that save.
Okay.
This is for Lady Onyx. Whoops. Whoops.
Lady Onyx is. Oh
Whoops.
god. Oh.
Whoops.
Jesus
Oh.
fucking.
Oh
All
no!
right.
Oh dear lord!
Well,
Okay.
Lady Onyx is
Mm.
fucking dead.
She
Again.
just rolled 3 6s in a row, and then a 9, and then a 21.
God, are you aware of what
Okay.
falling damage looks like in D&D?
The number of the
Here,
beast.
non-existent because you're just going in a loop.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's
Eventually,
not how
you
that
start
works.
taking terminal velocity damage.
No,
Here's
because if
your
they
strength
manage to
save.
hit, if they hit
One,
one of those pedestals, they're being
two.
embedded upon it.
That okay. All right.
I mean, you know Portal.
That's why I said if the bird were to glide across with everybody on him, they would take a lot of fall
So-
damage.
Here's how this goes. She makes her first strength save on the first one.
Jesus Christ!
Makes it on. Makes her strength save on the second one.
Nope.
Fucking Christ. Strength save. Makes it. Makes it.
He gave a dex save
Third
onslaught to a
one
wizard.
was a fail, so she falls, goes in the loop, nat strength saves, manages to catch herself.
Wanted to see some.
I'd point out that their arms are pretty much thoroughly torn out of their sockets.
Oh yeah, no, she takes like a solid 15 points of damage as her shoulders are ripped out of their sockets.
Well, she's violently dismembered.
No, not dismembered.
Not dismembered, just disfigured.
Hmm.
They're in constant
They can be
pain.
put back.
Oh, her arms are just dislocated.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
They will need to be set and left for roughly 6 to 8 months.
You know,
That is
They
how you
put-
fix a dislocated shoulder and
I mean-
arm.
that's how we fix a dislocated limb. They have magic.
Okay, if you want to use magic, go ahead.
I'm literally designed around healing people with magic. It is my fucking job.
Go ahead, I'm not gonna stop you. But you're not.
Makes her fourth and makes her fifth. Lady Onyx eventually gets across.
Damn, maybe that's what I should have done with my dislocated knee.
Verna's going to help Lady Onyx heal up.
Lady Onyx is in the other group.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's with
wait.
us, not you.
Wait, fuck, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, the two groups are still separated.
Yeah, I'm the
I
one
forgot,
who
I
has
have-
to do the magic healing.
I don't have any other players in my group, I keep forgetting.
Well,
I
here's
do have Karth.
Grimlock. Here's the one you guys really should do.
Oh no!
Oh god. Grimlock's-
Linard, didn't you, or did you
die.
do the thing to help Grimlock, or no?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, thank God.
Oh,
like-
you made Grimlock not stupid no more?
Yes. Once we met up again, I made him not stupid anymore.
You know,
So his
though.
intelligence is once again 14. And
If he's
his,
smart, he'll
charisma
sit
is
down with me and
11.
eat lunch.
Such an improvement.
From ones, yes. Okay, well,
So.
here's Grimlock's first dex. Alright. Strength save, makes it.
Nope. Huh?
No.
Huh?
Alright. Alright. Okay, he makes it.
Oh dear lord!
That's the first one.
God damn.
Dear fucking lord!
Everyone's on the other side of this span and are just like, oh my god.
I'm just imagining it's like that fucking Willy Wonka where he falls but he recovers, but he falls but he recovers, but he falls but he recovers. I'm just imagining that. It's an incredible acrobatic act of
Second
Welcome
one.
to the first
failure.
layer of hell.
We are in the first layer of hell, yes.
That makes it to the second pedestal.
Oh my fucking god.
Third one.
Oh my god.
Hey, that's only nine.
Damn.
Kind of counters out all
Oh my
those net fucking
Oh my
ones.
god. Oh my god.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Hey!
One.
Holy
Hey!
shit.
Two more to
He
go,
has
guys.
one more to go.
Dear fucking lord, Grimlock!
Oh god.
He's on these like 1 foot wide platforms, and everyone's just like, "Oh my god, please make it!"
How the fuck is this guy not done it yet?
I'm just eating my rations, watching.
And he makes
Oh,
the
yeah,
fifth one,
Still on the other end.
and he makes it. He's good.
Oh my god.
Mudry, I think it might actually be prevalent for you to, make it a
Mudry.
crust.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sitting here watching the show
Cool.
while I eat.
Mudry, I don't have enough rope to I don't have enough rope to reach you.
Why didn't you just ask to tie rope with mine before you went across?
So,
That's a fair point. Hold on, I'm gonna come back across.
what do you mean you're gonna come back across?
Gonna
I'm
come
gonna go
back
back
across.
across.
Still
I'm
over
gonna
there.
go back across so I can tie my rope with Mudry's and then just pull him across.
Oh,
Yes!
I'm gonna continue to eat my rations while I watch this.
I'm going back across. I made it once, I can do it again.
all right. Well,
You say this.
This has been the most entertaining thing I've
cool.
seen all day.
One,
Make your
2, 3, 4, 5.
cool. All right, that's good enough.
You're
All right,
surrounded
now I
by
have to get back across.
Here, rope.
Thanks. I have this end of the rope. Time to get back across.
Good luck. I'm
One,
gonna continue to
three,
eat rations while I.
5.
All right, you're 8 and 9. Make strength saves.
1, 2,
Okay, reroll those deck saves.
1, 2,
Make another strength save.
1,
Dex.
2.
All right, you're good.
I got across.
Carrying Mudry was a little awkward, but you managed to get
He didn't
over.
carry. He now has to pull me across.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
now it's a rope swing
I was
essentially.
about to say, those would have been a disadvantage if he was carrying a dwarf, God.
Yeah, I would have had to
Um,
do that at disadvantage if I was carrying a dwarf.
Cool. Are you just pulling him across?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Oh God, he's
Um,
gonna hit terminal so fast.
Mudry, are you doing anything?
Just eating.
Cool.
Just eating.
Leonard rips you off of the floor, and you drop into the void.
Clutching my food.
There's 200 feet of rope, so you drop, and then you come back and you drop.
All
And
the
then you
while
come back and you
slowly
drop.
being reeled in, just moving foot by foot over the course of like 20 feet, 200 feet. How long is this pit?
It's 200 feet wide across.
Oh my god.
So,
When the rope finally, when the rope
eventually it
finally
looks like
pulls
he's just
taut,
hanging in the ceiling.
Yeah.
just gonna
Pelvis is gonna
continue
be
to
in your
eat
mouth.
I'm just gonna continue to eat my sandwich and finish.
And as you're pulling him, he's just slowly going back up into the ceiling, and then slowly coming back up from the floor and into the ceiling.
I don't know if you'll be able to eat after you fucking get yanked at terminal velocity from your hips.
I mean, I'm wearing armor.
I am going.
That has nothing to do with it.
I am going to need a con save with disadvantage from
Roll
you
that.
three.
How's a 19 look?
Okay. You almost lose your lunch.
I'm not losing anything, and I continue to eat my food.
But
Your pelvis
roll
is
me
now in your
a
mouth.
grapple check for your lunch.
No!
Oh, no.
Also with disadvantage.
I need that.
It's just all of his
It's
rations.
an 18. If you want, I'll re-roll it.
Is that with disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, with 18, you
Keep
lose a couple bits of it, but you still
Ow!
keep the majority.
You lose like a few chunks, but your food is still. You still
How
keep.
dare you take shots at the one thing I have?
3 crumbs fall from
Eventually,
your ration.
Leonard, you're able
Three
to pull him up
crumbs
over
fall
the
off
lip
of the
of
ration
hallway.
bar.
And you
Hauling this
bring
dwarf
him
up
in,
like a bag of fish.
and you see the floor like restores itself.
Oh,
Um,
now you come back, you shite ass.
Yeah. Since everyone made it across, the floor restores itself, and you can see like that the hallway is a full hallway again.
It's normal again.
Yeah. Now, question: do you guys want to continue? Or want to call it there?
Fuck
There's
it,
a
let's
little bit
keep
more-
going.
Okay.
I'm having fun. You guys want to keep going?
I'm good.
Some days I hate my job.
Cool. So
I
we are
hate
going
my
to
says.
come over to Mudry, Grimlock, Leonard, and Lady Onyx.
Based.
I'm going to say this now. From this point forward, I am not pulling any punches.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
There are 2 more scenarios.
Oh boy.
One for each group, and then the final scenario. So I will not be pulling any punches from this point forward.
You were pulling
Understood.
punches for now.
The levels of exhaustion still apply.
Oh great.
It's a good thing I'm not exhausted.
Lady Onyx has 2 levels of exhaustion, so still, because she took 3, died, and was revived. And then took a long rest. Leonard, you have a level of exhaustion,
Yeah.
right? Because you took 2, took a long rest, restored 1.
Yeah.
Cool. You continue down the hallway and find yourselves suddenly on a stormy hill.
Oh great.
This is a rocky terrain, a bluff overlooking a stormy, choppy sea.
The fuck is this?
As you make your way on to this bluff, you are blocked in by 2 individuals.
Ah, piss.
We have. Let me see. Let me make sure I got this
Shit.
right.
Johnny!
A Simic hybrid.
A what?
A Simic hybrid.
Oh, an ocean person who's drafted ocean critters onto them.
Oh.
And
Magically gathering.
a halfling.
Great. What the shit are you two? Why is my phone going off?
Yeah.
Cool. So let me pull up Lady Onyx. And let me pull up exhaustion so I know what exhaustions Lady Onyx has. Oh, her speed is halved. And she has disadvantage on ability checks. And then we have Grimlock as well. So you have a halfling and a Simic hybrid. This hybrid is looks like an elf with like pointy ears, but they have like
Blue skin.
tentacles coming out of their chest underneath their normal arms.
Yeah. Fucking hentai elf.
So, if you don't know, Simic hybrids are a race of like grafted.
They're alchemists.
Creatures.
And they strap aquatic shit onto themselves.
They legitimately like dig into the lowest levels of Ravnica to find weird deep sea creatures that are under entire.
Yeah, and then they strap and then they graft those parts onto themselves through DNA magic. I know.
Yeah.
Like,
I know some bits of Magic the Gathering, mostly the Simics, because they're cool.
they're also a D&D
so-
setting, so
the Simic hybrid is a female or a woman, and the halfling is a dude.
Halfling is the dude.
The Simic hybrid looks at you all and says, "So greedy to die, aren't you?"
What?
You want the tall one or you want the short one?
I'll
And
pick the tall one.
the halfling looks at her and is like, "It doesn't matter anyways."
I'll take the tall one.
Yep, I will need initiatives. This will be for
I rolled
Grimlock.
shit. I rolled shit. That's an 8.
I got a
And-
24.
This will be for Lady Onyx. So Lady Onyx got a 21,
I have a +4 to initiative.
and Grimlock got a 16. Leonard with the 24. Yudari, what'd you get for initiative?
8.
8. Cool. Let me roll for these two real quick. That's a
My plan would involve hollowing out West Virginia to use the slag to fill in Lake Ontario, completing a diagonal chain of now saltwater lakes across Turtle Islands and linking the Atlantic and Arctic seas. This will benefit no one and will cause untold damage. No, I will not accept questions.
cool. All right, so we will start with Leonard.
Alrighty. I assume we're working off of basic range, like 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna run at the bitch and smack her with my sword.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
The 22 hits.
Ah, so she's got high AC as well. Great.
Okay.
And yeah, that's
Okay.
me.
Next is Lady Onyx, who is going to take a couple steps back and is going to attempt to firebolt the halfling.
I don't expect her to hit shit.
She does not hit.
As he very well predicted.
Next is the halfling. Who is going to he's going to cast Thunderwave. I'm going to need a DC 19 con save from Leonard.
Con. 12.
So that's going to be 9 points of thunder damage.
Alrighty.
Next is Grimlock. Going to come up. And he's going to try to Carmack the Halfling. 24 will hit. 21, I think it's. No, hold on. I accidentally made a third attack. Yeah, barbarians only get 2 attacks. No, only one of those hits. No, wait, hold. Wrong character. No, both of those hit. So that's 14 points of damage. Followed by Greed. Who is going to cool. Verna, you'll like this. The
Oh god.
Simic Hybrid is going to spend 5 key points
Oh.
Ah, it's a monk.
to awaken the astral self.
Oh shit.
You see astral projections of arms, body, and
Tentacles.
I think it's arms, visage, and body. Yes. This
Mhm.
will last for 2 minutes. They have a +2 bonus to AC. While this is up, and it lasts for 10 minutes or until they are incapacitated or die.
Alright.
And then is going to. That's a bonus action. I'm going to need Leonard to make a dex save. Because
Alrighty.
we're within 10 feet, and also Grimlock.
10.
You make it.
Oh.
You meet it, beat it,
Sweet.
and Grimlock is going to fail. So Grimlock is going to take 2 martial die damage. So that's going to be 2d10 for 14 points of damage. And then is going to make unarmed strikes with the astral arms. These are force damage. So that's going to be 1. These are all going to be on Leonard, by the way. So 1, 2, and 3. So that's going to be 25, 34 points of damage.
Alright.
Force, not bludgeoning.
34?
Yes. That is her turn. Followed by Mudri.
Are you still sure you want the tall one?
Aye. Again.
I'll go for the short one then.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20. Dirty 20 hit the halfling.
Yes.
That doesn't hit. 28, so 2 hit. Oh boy, 13.
13 damage.
Yep, plus 12. 25 points of damage for the halfling. I rolled good for him that time.
Then we are back up to the top with Leonard.
Alrighty then. Well. Slap. 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 30 hits.
One of those hits, yep.
Yeah. And since I'm feeling spicy, I'm going to, once again, I'm going to use 3 spell charges and hit with, no, let me see, that would be, magical discharge. Yep, 3 1d tap, or 1d8s. Alright, so that's 20 radiant damage on top of the 24 lightning. So that's 44
Not bad.
damage total.
Not bad. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Next is Lady Onyx, who is going to.
Chances with gravity.
He is going to Sunbeam at 6th level
Damn!
on seeing that the Simic is a threat. Okay. I believe. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay. Next is the Halfling. Right, yeah. Yeah. Who is going to
I keep forgetting I have Remarkable Athlete.
he's going to cast Mass Suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna need a Wisdom saving throw from everyone.
Okay.
My
Spell
weakness.
DC 19.
Alrighty.
Meet you, beat it. God, I don't like how close that came.
Oh boy.
Wisdom. That's Grimlock.
Plus
This
2.
is for Lady Onyx.
And I'm going to... Is that a saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to use one of my Indomitables to reroll that wisdom
Actually,
throw.
I think Grimlock might have something like that.
Okay, I did even worse that time. Jesus.
No, Grimlock would be raged. So after his attack. So he's resistant, or how does Charmed work on? because you can charm a individual that's raged, right? Just
I don't think so.
depends.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. We'll say that Grimlock is immune to this because it is he is raged.
Yeah.
Lady Onyx beat it. Grimlock raged. Mudry, you beat it.
Yeah.
So Leonard's the only one who failed.
Poor Leonard.
He basically is like, you should just walk away. Just walk away.
Walk where? You fuckers
And
are in the way.
you are compelled to just walk away.
Alright, fuck this, I'm out.
What the fuck?
Well, you have to wait for your turn.
Wait, what's going on? Sorry, I just kind of blacked out for a
Mass
moment.
Leonard just got
Oh, okay.
suggested. Next is Grimlock, who is going to, now that he is raged, 1, 2. He only hits one of those on the Simic on the monk.
This is part of why I hate fighting fucking wizards.
Fucking wizards!
This is why I want my fucking Dimeridium.
You're what now?
Followed
Dimeridium.
by
I've never heard of that before.
Good. If you had, it means someone has access to my Google Docs without my knowledge.
Okay.
who is going to this will be on Grimlock. 1, 2, 3. Spend a key point for Flurry of Blows. 1, 2. All of these are gonna hit.
On who?
Grimlock.
Alright.
Grimlock was at 28 plus 15 plus 9 plus 8 plus 15 plus 9. Oof. All right. That is the monk's turn, followed by Mudry.
$25, $21, $21.
25, 21, 21.
Yep.
They all hit.
8 for the first one. 7 for the second one. 11 for the third one. 15 plus 11, 26 points of damage.
Yep. Cool.
Wait, hold on. Quick question. What is behind the halfling? Is it just a path?
Yeah, just a path.
Fuck. Okay.
Back up to the top with Leonard. You are suggested.
Fuck this, I'm out.
I think you can make the save.
Oh, I can try and make the save again.
That makes sense if you can.
Ah! I win!
Well, hold on. I'm trying to read it real quick.
Oh, god damn it.
Technically, you walking away for your full amount of movement would count as fulfilling the suggestion, and then it would break.
Oh,
But you wouldn't be able to go back. You would move a full 30 feet, and then
I mean, either way, I didn't move the full feet because I only like
you could
either
move
10
up to like
or 20.
here. You can get a full 30 feet. You're not going to fall off.
Yeah, but I didn't. I went here or here. He just said walk away. He didn't say walk away all the way you can. You see, this is also the issue with using mindfuck magic because you have to be specific. He just said walk away. I walked away.
Yeah, and it lasts until the condition is met.
Yeah, I walked away. Conditions met, motherfucker.
Whatever.
Shit.
I'm
no
right.
argument. No argument at all.
I'm right. I walked away. I fulfilled the fucking conditions. I
Had a different idea in mind, but I'm not going to say anything because I don't want him to do it. Technically, he can still do it. He just hasn't figured it out yet. I'm not saying shit because it will backfire if I speak up.
Oh god.
Ow, 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 ow.
Mm.
I just pull a muscle in my jaw.
Oh shit.
I hate it when that happens.
Ow, ow.
Yeah, that's I'm sorry.
Cool. So, is that it for Leonard's turn?
I mean, I walked away. I fulfilled the conditions. Okay, so 15. Okay. Oh. So that's 5, 10. 20 feet. Alright. Oh.
Leonard, what are you gonna do?
Nothing. I was thinking of doing something, but no, that'd catch too many people in it. How are you guys looking on health?
They're looking fine. Grimlock is
Eugene, how
80
you doing?
83 of 170.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Onyx hasn't taken. Lady Onyx has still got that 15 damage from her shoulders.
Alright then. Well, yeah, that's it.
Next is Lady Onyx, who is going
I don't
to.
have much I can do if no one's hurt.
Can't cast that at different levels. Damn. Thought that one was one you could cast at different levels, but for some reason it's not. And she already used her 6th level spell slot.
Mm.
I think she has magic shape. Yeah, sculpt spell, so she can have people avoid. She's going to fireball at 3rd level. So she's going to sculpt that around Grimlock and Mudry, and then I'll need the Dex save from. That's a save, so he'll take half. 27, 14. That's a save, so she takes none. Okay. Next is the halfling. Is going to he is going to power word stun Grimlock.
Oh, damn.
So on Grimlock's next turn, he has to make a con save. If he doesn't make it, he is continually stunned. Speaking of, it is Grimlock's turn. So we're going to have him make his con save. He does not save. He is still stunned. Next is... Greed. Cool. Who is going to take this opportunity and roll some attacks on Grimlock. And she gets a crit. All right. Next is Mudry.
Fuck. That's what I forgot. God?
What's up?
From now on, let me know when he gets hit.
Oh, Mudry? Yeah. Or,
No.
yeah, Grimlock.
Yeah, I can do shit about that.
Okay.
What I mean by pushing at half capacity.
Cool.
That's crit.
Do you take away from the attack to hit, or
I impose disadvantage.
okay? So those advantage would have just become normal rolls. He would have hit all of them anyways.
So I just rolled 3 crits.
Okay.
I rolled 2 19s and a 20. I hate roll 20. We're not roll 20. Fucking D&D Beyond. I don't trust these dice.
So are you attacking this dude still?
Yes, halfling.
Okay.
I might as well just drop the shield and go all out, I guess. That's max damage for the first one, so that's 8 plus 5. 13 times 2. 26. Actually, no, that's 10. Fuck! Stupid. I hate when it fucking adds the other one. So when you crit on D&D Beyond, it adds another dice when you roll it.
Yeah.
Fuck! Instead of just doubling it.
I mean, you could just double the first roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I rolled a 10, but it rolled an 8 as well. That's 10 plus 5, 15, 25, 30. 30 points of damage for the first hit. That's 5 plus 3. That's 8 times 2, 16. That's 46. And 10 times 2, 20 plus 36. 56 points of damage on the halfling.
So what's the total damage?
56.
Okay. And then back up to the top of initiative with Leonard.
Alrighty then. Well, so I'm. Fuck it, I'm gonna run around to the side and hit her again because that's really all I can fucking do like this. 1, 2, 3.
One
Hmm.
hits.
Yeah, of course it fucking does. And I'm gonna use one of those action surges and hit her ass again. There you go.
Crit hit.
Yeah, I know. And that's all I can fucking do.
Okay.
I don't have anything else to do if no one's fucking hurt.
Grimlock's looking pretty rough. It's Lady
Oh.
Onyx's turn.
Alright, well, we should fucking.
She's going to. She's gonna Cone of Cold and sculpt magic around you guys, because I think Alright, I'm equal to 1 plus your spell's level. Yeah, so she works the spell around you guys. Con save. Right now. That saves. And that does not save, so that's that. Take half. So that was Lady Onyx. And followed by the halfling, who is going to make sure I understand how this spell works. Cool. All right. Full spell used. Cool. Clear. The halfling heals the two of them with mass cure wounds.
Mm-hmm. Great.
followed by Grimlock, who is going to turn to the halfling and attempt to make some swings on him. And neither of them hit. So Grimlock whiffed his turn. Greed.
This is why we don't fight.
Who is going to turn to you, Leonard,
Mm-hmm.
and is going to 29 to hit, 31 to hit, 16
Attacking.
to
Wait,
hit.
wait. Who is attacking?
Greed is attacking Leonard.
Halfling.
The monk.
Okay.
The halfling is like gluttony or some shit. It's a lazy one.
Sloth.
No, the halfling
Sloth.
is nihilism.
That's not a sin.
No, but it's an aspect of death.
No, that's a personality trait.
You already have me. I have Death's fucking preacher on my fucking hip right
Anyways,
now. Fuck off.
so
How many Death priests do you have, God?
whatever. Anyways, Leonard, you're gonna take a 29 to hit. They attempt a stunning strike, so I'm gonna need a con save. That does not save.
Thank you
You're
for
gonna be
waking me up with your manic laughter.
You're
So
welcome.
you're gonna be
Stop falling asleep.
stunned,
I'm tired.
and they're also gonna use a
Bad.
no.
Drink coffee, nerd.
I have.
Drink
Stunning
more.
strike is not a bonus action, so they're also going to
Drinking
bonus
coffee right
action
now.
flurry of blows. That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. Okay, so 29 and 31 to hit for 17 and 8 on Leonard, and Leonard is
28
stunned.
damage.
And then 16, 17, and 20 don't hit.
22. 88.
Then Mudry. Mudry, you're up.
Understood. I'm still two-handing, sadly, because I dropped my shield, so... 11. Wait, no. Fuck. Wrong weapon. That's my crossbow. 21. That's a crit. That's a 19. 27.
Okay, they all hit.
First one does 6 points of damage. Crit does 26 points of damage. So that's 42, and that's 8. That's 50 points of damage on the halfling.
Wait, hold on. Say that again. You did 26 on the crit.
26 plus...
6 plus 8?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you said the 26 was doubled for some reason.
No,
Okay.
that I doubled that one to get 26.
Gotcha.
Because it was
I
13.
misunderstood what you were saying. Okay, cool. Then we're back up to the top of initiative with Leonard.
Oh, right. I'm fucking stunned.
Yep, so that'll be a
I can't
con
do anything.
save.
Right,
It's a con save at the end of your turn.
Ha!
You make it, so you are no longer stunned.
Fuck, Ash.
Followed by Lady Onyx, who is going to... I guess... bolt and is gonna miss. Followed by this boyo. Two. Okay. The halfling heals again.
The halfling is doing what?
He
Heal
healed
it.
again. And then Grimlock is going to bonk. Bonk. He hits on the second one.
Can I interrupt that by chance? No, I can't.
Mm,
8. Okay. Followed by Greed, who is going to use her feet.
oh fuck!
Going to do her attacks on Leonard again. 25, 27, 28.
The 8 does not hit.
28.
No.
So 17, 17, and 8. And her feat is going to add a d10 to each of those. So for an additional 3d10 for 15 points of damage that she also takes.
Hold on, I'm not listening. I have to do math.
God, not the spinach.
42. Because God's a bastard. He insists on doing this shit.
Hey, she also took the extra d10s. So,
You're the one who insists on using player characters for fucking enemies. There's a reason
fair,
people usually only do
character-
that for things you're never
Standard
supposed
D&D,
to
even
fight.
player characters can't do what this is supposed to do normally.
Also that, yeah. There's a reason most DMs don't use player characters for NPCs unless you're really, really not supposed to fight it.
that it is Mudri.
I'm being hit, or am I attacking?
It's your turn.
Gonna keep wailing on the halfling, I guess.
Okay.
The 17 hit.
17 does not hit.
I'll make sure. Well, I missed all my attacks.
Okay.
It's only a matter of time.
Back up to Leonard.
Can I, like, do anything to get this bitch away from me? No. The answer is no. That was rhetorical. Okay.
I asked you which one you wanted to fight.
Yeah, because I didn't think God was going to pull out shit that not even player characters can do.
This is... So, to be fair, this is what player characters can do in his campaign. However, in standard D&D, you can only use one fucking chi point per turn as a monk.
Yeah.
No. So I have only been using one key point.
No,
Um,
you used multiple earlier.
So for the awakening of the astral self, that requires 5 key points. Each thing has a specified number of key points.
Yeah.
It doesn't say you can only use one key point around.
I think it does.
However, you have
You can only
the
use one
awakening
key
isn't an
ability.
action or a bonus action. The awakening is just a free action, oddly enough. And then you have your bonus actions for either stunning strike, flurry of blows, whatever.
Anything.
The awakened astral self allows her to make an extra attack. So instead of attacking twice with her attack, she gets 3 attacks. And then using the key point for flurry of blows, she gets 5 attacks in one round. This feat that I just did, the additional 3d10, is a custom feat that I made specifically for this character. Every one of these NPCs that I've made has had a specific custom feature. Some of them just haven't been utilized because of how I wrote them. They weren't able to be utilized either in single combat or whatever.
Right. Okay, so how's everyone's house looking? How's everyone's health looking?
Grimlock is at 120 out of 170.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Onyx hasn't taken any damage.
Okay.
Whatever Mudri's taken.
Mudri, how's your health?
Nothing. I haven't been hit with shit.
And then
Okay.
whatever Leonard, you've been hit with Leonard.
The halfling has literally just been healing me every time because I just keep hitting him with crap tons of damage. This time I've missed.
All right. I'm going to. Let's see. All right. Where the fuck is it? Oh, I hate this fucking system. Okay. Medical training, mending sinews. Remarkable athlete. Medic. Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. So. It's one action. 10. Yeah. All right. I'm going to move here. And. The bad part about this is I can't use any fucking healing spells on myself. Because none of them work on self. So I'm just going to fucking hammer on the halfling.
Okay. 19 doesn't hit, but the other 2 do. So
Yeah.
38 points of damage. Okay. The half. Lady Onyx. The halfling is down.
Fucking finally. There we go.
Lady Onyx is going to cast Lightning Bolt at 8th level on the monk. So he's got to make a Dex save.
Yeah.
They save. So they end up taking no damage because of evasion. Followed by the boyo here. Who's going to... Okay. Grimlock. Going to turn to the monk. Make a couple swings on the monk. Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. Followed by the monk. Who is again on Leonard. 28, 29, 15.
15 does not hit.
And a key point for unarmed. 15 and 15.
Either of those
So
15.
you only take the first two hits for 15 and 10. So 25 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is Mudri's turn.
Going for more hits. 24, 23, 26.
Are you hitting the halfling? Okay. With all 3 attacks, the halfling is dead then.
Okay. Take that, you nihilistic little shit!
As he's dying, he just says, "Not that it matters."
I'm going to fucking piss on your corpse.
Cool. So that was Mudri. Back up with Leonard.
Alrighty. Now that fucking he's dead, I can finally focus on the fucking monk. I am going to I can't touch Grimlock. But I'm gonna fucking smack the bitch again. Because that's all I can fucking do.
18 and 22 do not hit. 30 does.
What do you mean? 22 hit last time.
The astral self adds
The actual
to
sub adds
so
some armor.
And this
I
is why you
told
don't
you
give.
that when
This
I first
is why
started
you don't. I didn't fucking hear that. That's my.
when I first started it, I was
yes,
like,
I
this-
said I didn't fucking hear that. That is my fault. But again, this is why you don't give NPCs player character classes, because they do bullshit shit like this that makes combat unfun, because it takes for fucking ever.
as opposed to a CR
Oh.
like 18 monster. Like,
No, you just use an NPC sheet. You just make him a monster. That's what I've done for the fucking. That's what I've done for all mine. Although I suppose my issues come more from the fact that D&D is just fucking slow in general.
oh, that was Leonard. So Lady Onyx. Going to Firebolt. Doesn't hit. Grimlock. Going to swing and misses. And then her turn. So these attacks are going to be on Leonard again.
Yeah. Those are always on me.
Mudri.
Yeah?
The monk is attacking Leonard.
Yes. I can only impose disadvantage on one attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll.
Or I could just straight up attack them.
Well, with disadvantage, that was 2 29s.
Hey God.
Huh.
This is why I don't want to play any more games with you as DM.
That's fine. In my personal experience, NPC sheets and monsters are too easy.
Yeah.
I think you had a situation similar to what Tex had, and you took the exact wrong message from it.
So 29 to hit, Leonard for 11, 25 for 12, and
I think
21.
he did as well.
11, 12, and what?
21?
20,
Or, no. So
21
29,
doesn't.
25, and 21.
21 doesn't hit.
Okay, so that's 11 and 12.
Alright, that's 13.
Because, like, all of these fights, while, yes, you guys say they're full of bullshit, you guys have had very minimal mechanical issue with.
Oh, yeah.
It's all just been down to the rolls and how much damage who's taking.
True.
That's just my issue with D&D.
Which-
It's just fucking
Yeah, that's
slow.
all it is a D&D issue of who's taking what amount of damage.
Slow.
Because you can either have a really good session where you're dealing high max amounts of damage, or you can have a really shit session where you're doing next to no damage.
And it's a slog. It can be either or at times.
15,
So,
22,
If you don't want to play in another one of my games, that's fine. That's entirely up to you. I'm not gonna hold it against you.
yeah,
So,
the pace of D&D
You
just
just
does not
win.
fucking work for me. It is.
Yeah.
I completely understand that, Hunt.
Mudry, you're up.
Just remember, there's like a few sessions left. Then
Well,
we can do
now
Lancer.
we're back to
I know.
I'm just reminding you.
25,
I know.
25 hits.
24,
24
and a
hits,
crit.
so they all hit.
Oh, okay, I'll take it. So 15, no, 13 times 2, 26, plus 7, that's 20, that's 33, plus 8, that's 13, that's not 8, that's 8 plus 5, that's 13, so 36 plus 13 is 49 points of damage.
Okay.
Starting to wake up.
Okay. And then back up to the top with Leonard.
Alrighty. So alright. I'm gonna use one of my fucking potions. And 3, 4 plus 8. Son of a fucking. Yeah, 30. That's good. Alright, and I can't do anything else. Only one of those
30
hits. Yeah, and just because I am feeling very spiteful right now, let's see. Magical Discharge. The extra damage is 2d8 for first level spell slot, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than the first to a maximum of 5d8. So,
Who we lose?
first, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I'm going to just... who did we lose? We lost
Alright.
Karth.
So after this, we'll call it, and we'll
Yeah.
pick up with Berna's side next week.
You
and
don't
then
you
get
don't want me
into
to
the
be
final
fighting by
one.
myself, don't you, God?
No,
You're
and I have.
fucking kidding me!
Oh dear Lord!
What's
Aye.
that for? Your holy smite?
My
whatever?
magical discharge using a 5th
One,
level spell
one,
slot.
one.
I rolled 3 1s.
A 3
Alright.
and then a 4.
I fucking hate D&D.
Nothing to do with
Leonic.
Fucking you over.
It's legitimately Roll20 saying "fuck you."
It's not
Firebolt,
D&D.
I
That's
don't
just
fucking
shit.
care. This is fucking awful. This is not fucking fun.
After Lady Onyx is Grimlock.
Might not be D&D itself, but Roll20 is not helping fucking matters much.
Yeah.
Miss. Followed by Greed. Who's going to attack Mudry? for
Okay.
19, 16, and a nat 20. So and then a key point, 25 and 16.
So only the 25 and the 20 hit me.
Okay. The nat 20 is 12, and the 25 is 10.
Okay.
That's their turn, and Mudra, you're up.
Return. 28. Natural 20. 16.
16 doesn't hit.
12 for the first roll. 16 plus 12 is...
Okay.
29 points of damage.
They are down.
Going for their head.
Cool. You hit them, you kill them.
Going for their head. I'm collecting.
No, you don't get their heads.
Collecting their heads.
No, you don't get to carry around all their heads.
Yes,
Stop
we
that.
fucking do. If you're putting us through this shit, we deserve some form of trophy.
I'm
So we
taking
take their
the head.
fucking heads.
Taking the head.
What the fuck you mean this shit? This is a balanced fight.
I do.
Take it. Then I'm taking their heads just as balanced perfectly.
Perfectly
Taking the head.
balanced as all things should be. They're
I got one
fucking heads.
I'm kidding. If I'm collecting anyone's head, I'm collecting Nihilist's head. I'm collecting your Death Cult's head.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, sure.
Fine,
that works.
whatever.
Also,
Fuck you. You don't get to be upset about this.
you don't get to be upset about this, God. Shut up.
I'm
No,
not
I just-
complaining about the.
I'm not
Good about the
upset.
fight.
I'm not
Well,
upset.
let me
I'm not upset. You're fucking right.
No, what I'm upset about is that you want to talk shit and be pissy about the combat and how it's running when this is as close to a balanced encounter in D&D as you're gonna fucking get. And he left, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Cool.
Because the session's ending.
Yeah, the session is over.
I'm gonna turn off the stream and gonna go take a nap.
All right. Have fun, Verno.
Thanks. See you later, Hans.